Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball, you goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, but I can't cap. Strap, put it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my family for me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops, I get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try and see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the morning, man. What's going on, everybody?
And we in this thing.
We back.
Big bong. Guess what we're back to? Another live edition of Awake
Your Game Up. Let's go, baby.
Super Bowl.
Let's go.
Happy Friday, my cheese.
Yeah, man. Happy Friday, fellas. Good to be back with y'all.
Come on now.
And we also want to shout out our man, the ear to the streets. He definitely will give us a carefully detailed list of his exact whereabouts every moment of the day. And shout out to Neon Peacock. Be sure to check out our sponsor at neonpeacockmerch.com. And shout out to our man Guru and the whole Guru Nation. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Diamond Joe and the whole rest of the gang. You know what I mean?
What's up, Joe?
You know what I'm saying? We in this thing. We got a big show today. We're doing some draft. We're going full degenerate. We're doing some draft order races for two of our startups that we're firing up. First two of many this offseason, I'm sure, because I'm going full degen this offseason, y'all. You know what I mean? Got a lot of voids to fill with some real money-making, hitting, savage dynasty leagues. Let's go.
Like the dynasties. Dynasties are probably the only ones that stay near and dear to me. You know, obviously because you got to roll with the punches and continue on after the season's end. But I swear, when it comes to football season, week to week, first teams I'm checking up in are my fucking dynasty leagues. I'm looking at my dynasty teams. I'm making sure they're all squared away. and then after I know my dynasties are squared away, then I move on to the redrafts. I don't know what it is about the dynasty teams, but no matter what I do, no matter how big of a league the redraft is, I'm always making sure that my dynasty teams are looking crisp, ready to go.
Yeah, the dynasty, it'll be in March, and I'm like busy in March. You know what I mean? Looking at my shit, trying to see what I can improve on. You know,
I don't know if y'all noticed
year round
in the Gen Wealth that I've been dumpster diving. You know what I mean? Once the season is over with, the playoffs and all that is done, and the waivers is opening up, man, I'm going through the motherfucking dumpster diving. And because in sleeper, you can tap on some most tackles, most snap shares, most sacks. You know what I mean? And you just start dumping. You know what I mean? Because I hit on a few players, and we was talking off camera about some of these leagues that we getting up out of that are IDP leagues. And one of the teams that I left, bro, that if you see that team that I built. And that league is a 4-year league, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That pisses me off.
A lot of them players are dompster dive players, like Sherwood. I dumpster dive and got jamming Sherwood for the Jets based on fucking Moses doing nothing. Lucked up on him. I lucked up on the boy from the Cowboys. What's the boy name from the Cowboys that got hurt? The linebacker? Overshown. Overshown killing it. 6th-round pick for him at the beginning of the year, bro. 100%. So when you get once the season is over with and we in Dynasty, bro, go dumpster dive, man. Go look and see because the rosters expand. There is gems out there, bro. 100%. Look at some of the IR players that motherfuckers drop. You know what I mean? If they got early in the season,
exactly.
You know what I mean, bro? So, yeah, man, I agree with Kidda, man. Dynasty season is the best season because it's all year round, bro. This shit don't sleep. And us being full-time degenerates, bro, you know what I mean? You wake up at 4 in the morning, which is me, or you like my bruh, he might be at work at 3 in the morning. We both up at the same time, but yet we scrolling.
Making it shake.
100%, bro, on my mama.
Offer.
100%, bro, on my mama. And we in the building.
Send me one.
Facts, 100%. Let's shake this shit up.
And we got to get the send me one t-shirts, bro.
They be shaking shit up, because we damn near worldwide 100%. So we got all the other rallies that's in different time zones that be shaking shit up too, man. Our shit go crazy, bro.
You see a motherfucker just @ all. Send me one.
Yeah.
We need it on the shirt.
That's classic right there.
Yeah.
I got the trade-itis going. I got that bug.
I'll be right back.
I got that itch to scratch.
Wow, that bug.
Sometimes you just want to make a trade, but it's like I ain't gonna ever do it dumb trade, But I'm not afraid to make a trade just because I feel like I'm missing out. It's almost like why I do best ball every year because I like to draft. So that's the easiest way to jump into a draft is just join a best ball league, fire out a team, and then obviously you ain't really fucking with it because it's best ball after that. But just give me that action. I need that action.
You know what? I love the best ball during April, May, June, July.
Yeah.
Because they're paid leagues and everybody is drafting the way that they want to draft. You know what I mean? Even though we ain't in it to training camp and all that shit yet. But man, early best ball drafts, motherfuckers them is paid leagues. They drafting them, the way that they think these shit is gonna shake out. So it's a damn good way to start sharpening your sword early in the season.
Yeah, shout out to our man Derek. He's the reigning champ, and then man, he fucking really did some work because he had multiple teams, but multiple teams also went in for some big bucks. So he did it the right way. He'll say the same thing. You get on it early, and then he came on stream and he gave his a suggestion, but he said, go ahead and take those rookies that are going to have actual positions on their squad, and then you're going to get them at a discount because they're rookies, but just don't shy away from the youngsters because the youngsters are what helped him last season big time, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., even some of the quarterbacks like Jaden Daniels and like and that's a different beast. You know, we're not talking best ball today primarily. We're going to be doing the dynasty conversation, but yeah, I mean that's another thing is that I'm excited for the NFL draft. It's one of the very few drafts where rookies actually matter for your season. Like baseball, rookies don't matter. Like you're not going to see a rookie drafted for like at least 2-3 years, and that's like the earliest. Like some of these guys that get drafted in baseball, it takes them like 4 or 5 years to go through the minor system.
27 or something. 25,
you know that, yeah. If they're straight out of high school and getting drafted, for sure they're going to be probably like 21 at the youngest, like hitting the field for the first time, and they're going to look like a rookie. With some of these rookie football players, though, they're coming out on the field and they're making money for our fantasy teams. So I get real excited once the draft season comes. I'm paying attention. Hopefully my Jets, they don't fucking shit the bucket. Hopefully they know what they're this new regime knows what they're doing in the draft, and we get ourselves a handful of picks that we walk away with and are improving our squad right out the gate. I want them to go offensive line, because watching that team try and protect Aaron Rodgers, it was not
especially
very
that interior.
It was not very pretty. Like I think Playmakers, we could go ahead and push them off and maybe wait to see if we could grab a discount, but don't pass up on elite fucking blockers. I want to see that offensive line get strong.
Look at how Aaron Rodgers was slinging it at the end of the year, right? You know what I mean? Like it looked like what we were looking for at a late round value QB in fantasy. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my bad.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to double back on what y'all was saying and just look at the coaching hire of Aaron Glenn and where he came from. They they fell in their lap. You know what I mean? You got Ragnow. And who else is on that now? You got Ragnow, you got
Taylor Decker, Ragnow, Penny Sewell.
You know what I mean? So seeing what Aaron Glenn came from, I think he is going to address both of the trenches. And with him being a defensive-minded head coach, you know, you got Quinnen on the other side. You know what I mean? You got
Quincy Sherwood as it stands now.
So he's definitely gonna make sure that
then they got Sauce too.
So I definitely would go offensive line for sure with that pick 100%. And you know, even if
they actually got a gang of pass rushers, but they just I don't know what happened this year. But you got McDonald. Is that his name?
Will McDonald.
Yeah, you got the other guy was the one that got hurt. The year before we drafted what the fuck is his name?
The one that got traded to the Eagles.
No. He's a youngster. Still on rookie contract.
Oh, yeah. Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, that guy. He was looking pretty good. And then after he went down, fucking McDonald came out and he started balling out too. The defense is going to get better.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to shore up them trenches. Okay. We gotta put some big bodies out there with a lot of energy that can play these 5-minute drives. Because if we got Aaron Rodgers, he's not pushing the ball down the field. We're not getting that big play touchdown.
Yeah, he's throwing 40. He's throwing 40 times a game on some dink and dunk. I love it.
Yeah. We need some guys that got a lot of stamina and that's where I want to see us go. Because I don't think we're gonna get rid of Rodgers. I don't think Rodgers is going nowhere. The way that he played, we'd be lucky to send him packing for like it would have been done already if you ask me. It's like somebody would have jumped on an opportunity if there was a market for him and it was that fucking competitive. Somebody would have overpaid for him already just to get them on their squad. But if we could utilize Rodgers for one more,
March, right? I mean, March it opens up where they can actually start making those moves. So we'll see, because I feel like we're going to see Devontae Adams' loyalty too, because he always wanted to go wherever Rodgers is at. Now at this point, he's like, Yeah, I'll go to the fucking Commandos, or he said he even talked about potentially going back to the Raiders. You know what I mean? Devontae Adams is kind of funny right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're right. We gotta wait to see the action play out. But
Like March 15th or something like that.
Is
It's
it
definitely the first
15th?
couple weeks of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas.
We got King D in the building.
What's up, King?
We got Song in the building.
Yeah.
Song in the building. Yeah. Shout out
We
to
got
Cool
Cap.
MC.
Damn, they're all in that one league with
Got
us.
Caps in the building.
Yeah.
They're all
Shout
they're
out
on
to
the
Big Cap.
next
You feel me?
gen. They're next gen.
All
welters.
caps, no cap.
Oh,
We're gonna be doing that draft order race. I bet you that's what they're anxiously awaiting.
Yeah, I just dropped
order
it in the
race.
link chat. I was like, okay, I forgot to do that during the countdown. You know what I mean?
We gotta shake it up too.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cap said he been shaking up. What I've been shaking up is my wife attitude with my broken wrist.
Oh man.
Oh, my mama. Time to buy stock in the
That's-
bubble Raider gum with Pete Carroll.
Hey, it is time to buy stock in the Boeing though. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I went
And rest
bowling
in peace
last
to
week,
all-
man. I almost
rest
blew
in
out
peace to
my
the
fucking
67,
Achilles.
67 people on that plane,
I went bowling for. I haven't been bowling for years, but I went out and the third frame of the first game, I'm playing like I normally do. You know, I got my ball and I'm walking up and then I plant my front foot and I release it, and then all of a sudden I hear, like, I feel it, I hear it, like the whole process, like crack. I'm like, ooh, what is that? And then I'm walking, I'm like, oh, that was my thigh, or not the thigh, the calf. So I'm like, my calf is on fire right now. So the rest of I played 3 more games. So I had to finish out that first game, play a second game, and a third game. But I would just walk up. I just walked up to the line, you know, and just like threw it. I couldn't walk up to the line and then release it or whatever. But now that almost a week has gone by, it's not my calf muscle. It's the motherfucking Achilles that fucked up when I went in there. So every step I take, I can feel a little pain. It's not terrible because I was like, I'm not fucking with it. After that happened, I was like, I'm going up to the line and then I'm just gonna toss it from the line. I'm not doing the fucking Fred Flintstone fucking thing. And pow. I'm just walking up, throwing it. She whooped my ass. She's a good ass bowler. She didn't tell me. She kept that under her. She said a few frames into the game. She said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I have my own ball and my own shoes, and I played in fucking leagues and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, no wonder." It's like, 'cause she knocked down all the pins the first 2 racks. The first 2 racks, she got a spare and a strike, and I'm like, "Oh," and she's using a 14-pound ball. I'm like, a lady using a 14-pound ball? What the fuck? You're gonna barely get this thing down the lane, and she was able to.
Hey, look, I'll get my lady to vouch for me right now. I'm what you would call an N1 bowler. I rock my regular shoes so I can get a full running start. And like my signature move is, you know, say you come up on it like this, but then you just full granny it. And just let that motherfucker land like 8 to 10 feet in front of the fucking.
So you're landing it on the triangles down the lane.
Yeah. And I've been spoken to on several occasions by employees.
You can't do that, sir.
Oh man,
No.
I gotta
I'm gonna keep doing it till they tell me though.
Stuck in that motherfucker where I had the same situation.
And I'm
Not
my other
intentionally,
signature move, if there's one pin and I'm picking up a spare, through the legs. Wow. You know what I mean?
Oh, every day. I think I did one game.
I average 180.
My arms start getting fatigued, bro. So everything, but I probably can only get maybe about a 140, 150. I'm terrible at bowling. I ain't gonna lie.
That 150 goes a long ways with a group of people that don't know what they're doing.
100%.
You're doing good with the group of just regulars.
For real too. Like I'm all right, Kirby, but
oh my mama.
You know what I mean?
At the one bowling alley,
wrist up for real.
It's called what's the name of that motherfucker? It's on Wild Avenue. Country Club. So at Country Club, they got the little bar in that motherfucker, right? And they got this macadamia beer. It's not no IPA or nothing. It's nothing hella strong, but for a good tasting ass beer, it's a mac. And I've never been able to find it like in the stores or anything like that. But it's a macadamia beer. That shit fired in the motherfucker, bro.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Look, little shot of tequila with a macadamia beer. You feel me?
Everything.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Cap, man. That's rough, man. Hope a speedy recovery. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you got that flip. Hey, and that's the thing too, because when I used to practice actually curving, right? You know, you gotta use a heavy ball. You know what I'm saying? Because part of the curving is the weight to it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
curving's the shit.
I tried at the end because I got kind of bored with getting my ass beat. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and fucking get this thing curving. And I would see it spin, but it doesn't curve. It just spins sideways on the fucking lane, and then it might
just
turn a
going
little
straight.
bit, but it don't really like, you know, when you watch the pro bowlers, they go from the
Yeah,
opposite
they go from
end
one
to the
side to the
to
next.
that gutter, and then it hugs the gutter. It's like half the ball is almost in the gutter, and it's just like boop, bam.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. They be
I'm
riding
like,
that edge.
damn, how the fuck did they get it to fucking hook like that? That's
Shout out to PVW, man. Pete Weber, man. Oh, my
What's
mom.
up, PB and Deb?
No, the bowler. The bowler,
Oh, the
Pete
bowler. Okay.
Bowler Pete Weber, he wear glasses like you, bro. On my mama, he got his stunners on in the
Nice.
he's a professional bowler, and he had his stunners on, bro. And man, that motherfucker cold, bro. Pete
Hey,
Weber.
because you know he's loaded.
Oh,
Hey,
my mama.
see, okay, in the professional bowling shit, right? Would they allow you to drink? Like, I wonder if it's that.
yeah, fuck
They allow
yeah.
you to drink?
Oh, they got brews on deck.
It's
Okay,
not
see,
performance
that's that kind of
enhancing.
sport.
It's not performance enhancing or anything. You know what I mean?
True,
That
huh?
one person, it might be. Oh yeah, man. I didn't have a 6-pack, man. This shit make it go even harder.
I mean, if a motherfucker it keeps going to the bathroom, drinking hella beers, going to the bathroom, coming back wired up, I'm like, oh, hold on, he's on the PEDs, man.
Yeah.
He's going in there hitting some blow.
It's really like golf. You know what I mean? Like, I don't consider golf a sport. I consider it a game. Same thing with bowling. Bowling's a game. You know, you're good at it. It takes a lot of practice. It's a game of skill. You know, there's plenty of players that are better than everybody else, but that don't make it a sport. You know, like you can go up competitive against another player, but you're still playing a game. It's just the same fucking game. It's not you don't have to be athletic. You can be an out of shape looking motherfucker playing golf. You can be an out of shape motherfucker playing bowling. Sometimes you can be an out of shape motherfucker playing baseball, but I think baseball is a little bit more of a sport in terms of like you got to play two sides of it. You got to play defense and you got to play hockey. You got to go up there and hit the
Albert
ball.
Pujols out there in the motherfucking outfield.
At the end of Big Papi career, you know, he was a DH. That was a
some of the setups allow you to get the guy that might not be very athletic, you know, not very he ain't the most ideal player that you want, unless with baseball though, like if you can hit the ball, you're very valuable. 100%. You know what I mean? And if you could throw a ball 99 miles an hour and hit the corners and strike motherfuckers out, then I guess it doesn't really matter what your build is. But in football, when you look at the big guys in the trenches, they're athletes. They're playing a sport, bro. They're not fucking around. They're running 4.7 40s. Like out of all of us right now, we're not probably winning a race against an offensive lineman. You know what I mean?
I already know probably within the first 10 strides, bro. I'm coming up like,
yeah,
right.
And these motherfuckers are like fucking gassed. It takes a whole game for them to get gassed out. They're ready to go every snap.
Do you think a D tackle could beat a running back in a foot race?
That would be a very rare I don't know very many D tackles that are gonna beat a running back in a foot race.
Okay, so I got a question. So let me put a little bit more context on it. A retired running back.
A retired running back. Well,
the D tackle just retired the year or last year. So
okay. So the running back just retired and the D tackle,
Aaron Donald versus
Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald can run a 4.7 40.
Aaron Donald beat Shady McCoy, so he did.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Yeah,
they was talking.
Hey, Shady's been out for a little while, but Aaron Donald is another fucking beast. Like, cause he really ain't that big. He's just super strong and really good.
Yeah.
I was watching a highlight where when he was in college playing for Pitt. I'm sorry, no disrespect. I know that's like a big rivalry right there, Pitt and Penn. But anyways, they showed him, and he tackled a fucking the false ball carrier and the quarterback who had the ball. He tackled 2 people on one play. I was like, man, that shit is wild.
I mean, Aaron Donald, there's footage of him where he's training with knives coming at him, like fools. They'll have the knives and he just blocks. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same choreograph. You know what I mean? That's the knives.
That's fucking wild, right? I'm like, if I'm his practice partner, I'm not practicing the proper way, because I got some deadly weapon in my hand. I'm like, I ain't trying to kill him, motherfucker. He wants me to try and kill him, but I'm not gonna try.
That knife at me. You know what I mean? Come at me, bro.
I just ain't doing it.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like he could block. You don't want to block the knife, so he going right for your hands or your wrist. Just, you know what I mean?
That reminds me. There was like a video
to simulate hand fighting down there in the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who was it? There's all kind of DTs that he's talking about.
Shout out to Jared Verse, man. Rookie came up, man. Rams did themselves a solid. They said, okay, we lost Aaron Donald. What do we got to do? Well, we got to fucking find a way to replace him. Granted, it took 2 people, but Braden Fisk and Jared Verse were both in the conversation of the Rookie of the Year, and Jared Verse walked away with it. So, damn, the Rams. Shout out to the Rams, knowing what they need and going out and getting what they should be doing. Not falling for the best player available.
Aaron Donald, he'll make up for it. Aaron Donald's the guy you have to double team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, so now you have, like, going into year 2, you have the Verses on everybody's radar. If you're
Fisk was actually tearing it up more so than Verse. I think Verse where he won it was in the playoffs. Him showing out in the playoffs really got him the attention that he needed for that Rookie of the Year award. Granted, Rookie of the Year award 10 years from now ain't gonna mean shit if Fisk has a solid career, but he has a chance to really fulfill that whole. Verse plays on the outside,
they got Byron Young,
and then Fisk plays on the inside. Yeah, they got Young. The Rams, I think we were saying this well before the playoffs had even started. Once they got on that winning streak, JD, myself, we were all saying, this team is dangerous. You better watch out. If they get into the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they absolutely trounced the Vikings like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, the Eagles are just the Eagles were the team to beat apparently in the
they kind of like stayed competitive up until the end of the third quarter, and then that's when they kind of fell apart.
Yeah,
they got gassed. And
I mean, Saquon his first
running for 1,000 yards in 2 games is pretty wild.
That is crazy. Yeah, and
fine. Excuse me. Where I saved the Dan sent me the Funko Pops. I'm trying to see where I can pull them up at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty funny.
I almost want to order one now. Order one of the whole gang. That way when I'm playing y'all, I could just put it in the freezer or something. Like, yeah, put them on, chill.
You doing the voodoo doll.
I mean, look, Diamond Joe, he came out last year with a Funko Pop. I flipped that bitch upside down.
Put that thing upside down. That ruined his whole fantasy season. Like, believe it or not, man, he didn't do
no
shit.
one ordered one of me.
Man,
there.
Look at that. I even got the flip flops on. That's wild.
That's funny.
Come on, mama. Here go.
Real San Diegan.
Right there, boom. Then here's another one right here. That's
there we go.
Right there.
There's the combo right there.
Oh, let's go, baby.
That's just legit. I ain't gonna lie.
Every day.
Shout out to Diamond Joe. When I walked in last year for that East Side League draft, I'm like, what the fuck's this guy's deal? Like, He got
autographed pictures of him
himself everywhere. He got diamonds hanging from the ceiling. He got his own Funko Pop. I'm like, man, this guy is
diamonds everywhere.
He's going all in. He's like, I am the Diamond Joe. It's like, okay.
And then look, he at one point he disappears and comes back with the whole getup on, right? The whole captain's getup on. And I was like, fuck that. I'm winning this year. So next year I can do ignorant shit like this.
You didn't like
that. I'm the champion now. I said it.
Everything. That pissed you off. I didn't like that how he came in this motherfucker. Hold on. This is my turn.
Extra stunting.
Oh my
I couldn't even be mad. I was laughing too hard.
That's right. He was stunting. That's what it's called.
Hey, look, like he can stunt all he wants. I'm the champ now. I am a made man. I'm part of the family now.
Yeah.
Some song said Sam Darnold the Viking starter next year.
No.
Where do you think he's gonna end up?
Okay. The Raiders, because Pete Carroll.
I thought we were talking motherfucker
the Giants.
No, Raiders already kind of came out and said that they're going to go after somebody, right?
These are option places. These are places I think that he could end up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Raiders, Giants, Tennessee, anywhere he
wasn't it Russell? Wasn't Russell Wilson the big fucking like that? That was the Raiders is because they got who's the head coach over there now? Who's the head coach over there?
Chip Kelly there. With Chip Kelly there, it makes me think they're not going to go Russell Wilson. Because with Chip Kelly there, it makes me feel like they'll go after a Justin Fields. Someone, because
Pete Carroll, though.
I get it.
I might get my Superman Russ over here.
And supposedly they're like friendly now. Because they ended like.
Oh, yeah, they did. I always thought that too, that like Russ and Pete Carroll, they weren't the best of friends. They just kind of like.
They're just both fake.
They were coworkers.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro? Have a good day.
Yeah. Hey, Marshawn, I just seen Marshawn podcast and he was talking about Brett, and he said that he felt like Brett was on some of that Adderall. My bad.
Adderall, huh?
The Adderall is for those that don't know, that is the rich man's drug. You know what I mean?
100%.
On that. I don't know. Well, because he was always like amped up.
Always amped up. He said Marshawn would come into the facility at 3-4 in the morning to start his day. Coach would just be leaving, come back in an hour or two, and still be, perked up. And he was like, "Man, I felt like Brett was on that." You know what I mean? I just watched everything. Marshawn is a fool, bro.
Hey, Pete Carroll do be running down that sideline, though, bro. I'm like, damn, he's 70.
Come on now.
100%.
Jimmy G. Why would you talk about Jimmy G when you already got Danny Dumbass?
Yeah, Danny Dumbass. I think they got him. Well, actually, do they have to retain him, or is like how does that work?
I mean,
was that or did they trade him and he still has that? Because I know he got cut, so he don't have no contract, right? They picked him up for the year.
He got cut from the Giants.
I can see them. Okay, if you bring in a Jimmy G, you know what that tells me? That this is JJ's job. They're gonna push for JJ.
That they don't want to win. They don't want to go back to the playoffs. But you're not going back to the playoffs with Jimmy G as your quarterback.
If you were to retain Sam Darnold, right? He's gonna want like some actual bread. You know what I mean?
At least with the dumbass, you have like some sort of like dual threat, like
exactly. And you
Kevin O'Connell can figure out how to like.
He's a quarterback guru.
Yeah, I don't see Jimmy G being the starter. If he goes over there and he's the third string quarterback, or he's auditioning for a coaching position on the fucking Vikings staff after he retires 6 games into the season, so be it. I don't know. It's like, why are we even talking Jimmy G? Why would any NFL team be interested in Jimmy G?
Maybe
I haven't
Kirk
heard this
Cousins
talk
someone.
yet. Where's this Jimmy G stuff coming from? I'm not aware of it.
And if Justin Fields, like, I feel like he would stay with Pittsburgh if they're like, listen, we're gonna get the other guy out of here, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And then they'll be able to get him on a super team friendly. You know what I'm saying? Unless, because I don't think the Raiders' job has an allure unless you are a Russell Wilson, right? Because you just want to get a starting gig somewhere. Because I don't think anyone wants to. Like, it's a challenge to beat any other team but the Chiefs in that division. You know what I mean? You know, and that challenge. Look at the people who takes that challenge on: Sean Payton, Jim Harbaugh, now Pete Carroll, seasoned coaches that are willing to go up against the mighty Andy Reid and fucking Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I think that would be the best option if I was Pete Carroll. I think I might go Russell Wilson.
Yeah, because he's not going to get Cam Ward, and then everything else after Cam Ward is kind of like a shot in the dark. I don't really see.
So what would that entail? Like the Titans trade out and then they bring in Sam Darnold?
It could. Absolutely. Right. I hope the fucking Jets don't do something stupid like that where they trade up to get fucking a quarterback. Cam Ward. I like Jordan Travis. I like to think that he has earned a shot through his college play. He didn't get the opportunity because of injury, and nobody holds people back because of injury. So let's see what this guy has. Let's go with Aaron Rodgers. Let's keep our 8th pick and draft a offensive lineman.
I'm excited as fuck being a 49er fan, and we have a damn near top 10 pick. We got the 11.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you guys had that type of pick.
They should be mad that we have this high of a pick.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of cursed it with our first round picks.
All right, yeah. See, I do have actually I had a dream yesterday about cooking for all y'all. I had it all set up. And I need the slow cooker for my red beans. So I'm gonna cook red beans. Obviously, since when you're cooking beans, you do it in the slow cooker. So we have our spot. It's got a full kitchen. I inquired to the masterminds. I was like, hey, do they got slow cookers? Turns out they don't. So I was like, that's cool because that's like one of the cheapest appliances that you can get off the street. So I can go to the fucking store, buy a slow cooker.
Yeah, that's what Den said. Den said you ain't even got to buy one. Kev,
I know that's what I'm reading right now. Kev, so Kev might be driving, so he would bring his, and then we won't have to.
Shout out to Viking Kev.
That'd be tight. Hopefully, it's a decent size because we got.
If anything ain't nothing but a Target run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Target run. That's all I was thinking too. I was like, man, I go down to fucking Target, buy one. They're less than like $40. I think they're sometimes they go on sale and they'd be like.
Why it's dope that we're all planning
$20-some.
We're all planning to get there that Thursday morning too. So we'll have we can't even get into the room or to the rooms until 4. So we got plenty of time to do a run. I can totally see us wasted at Target.
Straight to Costco and Target. Go knock that shit out on everything. 100%, bro.
Hey, at Costco, they got black.
We hit up that Uber driver and say, "Hey, we're making a Target run."
100%.
Real talk.
I need that. What do they call that? The
Target, damn near a department store these days.
They got those Ubers though, where you can.
I guess you can label it a department store, right? I guess it always has been, and I'm just barely realizing that now.
I don't know, but if it's called a department store, I think it's more like a.
You ever walk into one of them nicer Targets? They be having some joints that split.
They got fast shit up in that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
real name brand clothing in they shit. Target and Walmart got name brand shit in they shit. 100%. They're not playing, bro. And
Costco be having Levi's in that motherfucker. I'm like, oh, where are
they little aisles for your ass too? That shit crazy. Everything. Hey, Dan, I'm trying to make sure I make this shit happen. So, I just got the R2D2 machine pulled up out of me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make this shit happen, bro. On my mama, man. Still a whole lot of.
At least we got the spot situated because if and when. You can still do a last minute thing, like you know what I mean. You don't have to be set in stone right now because I know for that time of the year, I know it's hella busy for you and in your league and their birthday, the son's birthday. So You know what I mean? We're going because then it would be the Friday, the 22nd is that draft we're doing. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, no, that's a good date. That's a good date because our shit is Labor Day weekend, and Sun shit is you know what I mean, right up in, you know what I mean. So yeah, so the 22nd, that's a whole nother fucking 10 days.
With the distance that we are, West Coast type, you know what I mean, Northern Cali. I mean, there is a scenario where you could do like a fly in the morning, fly out in the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got to.
If you had to, if not Thursday to Friday, or even Friday to Saturday, that'll work.
My situation is cleared up. You know, that's my main thing.
Yeah. No, you ain't lying.
That's
the most important thing.
Motherfucker don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh my mama, man, 100%. Oh,
we're still a little bit of ways away. That's 6 months.
100%.
Yeah, we got 6 months.
And that's like I said, man. You know, once this little shit that I just went through last week is since it's over with now.
Yeah, it's the next stage. It's the next stage of the process.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I want to know who gets the prize. Abdul Qadir, man. They say Tennessee don't want none of these quarterbacks, and they not passing on Abdul. That's what they saying early.
Wow, I mean, they do need what is it? Pass rush. I mean, they kind of need everything over there outside of their offensive line. They kind of need everything in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Year Levis.
I mean, that's why I got them looking at Sam Darnold. And if anything, you know what I mean? It's the New York, the New York Giants, the Tennessee Titans, or the Raiders are probably the most realistic. Because I have him going. I could be totally wrong. He goes back to the Vikings for cheap. You know what I mean? Because he has opportunity there. But then that would also be a tell that JJ is not ready. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think like for the confidence of their future or their potential future of the franchise, that I think they're going to go right to him this year for sure. They were going to go right to him last year. You know what I mean? But what was it? A meniscus or MCL? He tore something.
Yeah, and didn't they get fucked up a couple?
Yeah, he had a setback. Like they fucked up the surgery. They said
that's what it was.
Yeah, like something they had botched something in the surgery, and then you know what I mean, he had to go back. You get it done, and they say his recovery is fine now. Like he's on track, quote unquote.
So is Darnold getting 50 a year?
Hell no.
He would take 40. He'd gladly take 40.
I mean, he's a guy that'll get a 30, bro. He'll get one of them like them. He'll get one of them Geno. Oh, I guess Geno Smith.
Why you can't get the Baker deal? Baker deal was what, 3 for 150? No, 3 for
but Baker did his thing with Tampa Bay and then did the contract. Yeah. So he went to the playoffs. He did his work.
I mean, Sam Darnold those last
he won a clubhouse. I don't think Darnold stays in Minnesota, so he's gonna have to win over a clubhouse. He don't got to win over a clubhouse, Baker, anyways. He already did it, and that's why he was able to we're gonna lock you in.
That's a good point.
So now
Tennessee
he's gonna travel somewhere, learn a new system, learn a new fucking team, and then I think the risk is too high because of his history. If anywhere he would go is a I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint a landing spot for Darnold, but I know there's one out there. And Tennessee might be that spot. I don't know though, because if they could shore up other positions and to just go into free agency and get a quarterback, then maybe that's what they do. Maybe that is what
Callahan's there, right? Callahan worked with Joe Burrow. Then they made do with Brandon Allen, and they made do with Jake Browning. You know what I mean? So, this is shit. They almost got into the playoffs with Jake Browning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they sure in the hell did. Jake Browning from Sacramento, too, 100%.
Shout out to Jake Browning.
He's doing his thing, like not this past season,
but a couple years ago.
What he got? 6 starts up under his belt?
Yeah, it might even be more.
Oh, my mama. Yeah, he wasn't playing. Does Minnesota tag Sam Darnold?
See, that's that's a possibility.
Who's
like,
the other? Who are
at
the
that
other
point,
tag candidates? Is what I
the
want.
tag is going to be more than what you could offer him, though. You know what I mean?
Who else can they
You were just
tag?
going to give him a 1-year deal, just give him 30 million or something, fully guaranteed. Because like you give him the franchise tag, it's going to be what's the top 5 average, right? They all get 50. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, if I'm him, I'm not signing a 1-year, $30 million deal.
see, but I think that's what's on.
Yeah, coming
on
off a career year like that,
they have the leverage on Darnold that they have JJ McCarthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got Daniel Jones.
Commodity though. This dude done took you 14-2 or 14-3.
But you know how I would view it though too is like they already moved on. I mean, Cousins had the Achilles, but Cousins, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get no playoff win. They were quick to draft JJ. They're like, all right, here's our guy now. You know what I mean? Especially after the Achilles, you know what I mean? And they bring in Sam Darnold. It was a dope story. He was only supposed to be a backup. You could tell, you could hear the Sam Darnold hate in my voice right now. Anyways, I mean, but with Sam Darnold, think about this. When you look at that week 18 and then the playoff game, week 18 against the Lions for all the marbles, that was a playoff game. Shitty performance. Same thing.
Yeah, but that defense came to play though, bro.
Exposure. That's the right word for that. Is exposure. Yeah. He was exposed. We know how to beat this guy. Even if he has a full set of playmakers, we know how to make this guy look how.
What a beat up defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go up against a good defense, then Sam Darnold can't beat you. And if an organization wants to take on a quarterback just for some regular season wins, then fucking Darnold would be like, okay. The Jets might be okay with it. There's teams that are okay with it, so they would give him the money. They would give him the money, so they could get some wins and not look like a terrible team. And maybe they get lucky and the defense wins them some playoff spots. But I don't think Darnold is going to be the deciding factor for any team taking on his contract to get deep and win some AFC, NFC Super Bowls or any of that. You know, he's serviceable.
I'll say it. He sucks.
He's just he's not good enough to take you to the next level.
You get pressure on him, it's a wrap. That's the scout report on Sam.
Yeah, there you go. So when you face a defense that's a playoff caliber defense, they're gonna figure you out and they're gonna take your quarterback out of the game.
The Lions didn't really have phenomenal pass rush outside of when Hutchinson went down. Their scheme destroyed Sam Darnold that second time around. You know what I mean, that was pretty much his MO though. Clean pocket, he's playing really well. You know what I mean? And like the defense definitely kept them in. Even going back to that Lions game the second time around, the defense. I mean, they picked off a Goffel and fumble recovery, and you know what I mean. They had him, but they couldn't cash in. You know what I mean? Once they got the ball back to Darnold twice in the red zone too.
General Cap says that he's never been a fan of Jay.
They wasn't taking threes too though. So in that Detroit game, Detroit made them go for because we were streaming that game, you know what I mean? Yeah. Inside the 10-yard line and then take threes because it was a fucking 13-9, 13-6 game going in the half.
It was a lower scoring game for the most part. So
I think Peacock, shout out to Peacock, he kept saying that, man. Why these motherfuckers not taking the three? Somebody was saying it, bro. 100%. So they got them out their element, you know what I mean? But also, that red zone scoring for the last half of the season, the week 18 in the playoff game, you know what I mean? It fell apart, and that's what Den said. They relied on the deep ball 100%, bro.
If you're a Vikings fan, do you want
that's one thing I would like to see Darnold come into play so he could throw the deep ball and fucking get some action down the field.
And for what it's worth, when Christian Dursaw
could not get no deep play action going. Like they were just.
That's where we see Addison came alive at because Edison was dead in the water for the first half of
the season.
At
least Darnold can Ripping.
And Addison
He's
started
out.
alive, bro, 100%. But
Yeah,
also
Addison went
at
crazy,
the
man.
first half of the season, we seen Sam Darnold explode in the first half, and then it tapered down in the second half, but of the game. But then in the second half of the season, he was putting up points in the second half of the game. You know what I mean? It just fluttered out at the end of the season, bro, where the shit fucking were really counted at. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was a little bit on KOC. We seen a lot of Cam Akers. Aaron Jones wasn't a steady guy like that at the end of the season. They need a motherfucking running game as well, too, though, bro. 100%.
Bring in Najee.
Yeah. Maybe a power run game might help. You know what I mean? I don't, they all, they don't need to be throwing 35 times a game, even though that you got a 1A and a 1B wide receiver core. 100%.
Yeah, or like if Joe Mixon doesn't come back,
that's slight on fucking Justin Jefferson. There ain't no comparison. Justin Jefferson is the number one. He's the number one, even standing next to Chris Olave.
Yeah,
and I think Chris Olave is better than that.
My thing about Jordan Addison is that he's a Fred Biletnikoff war winner. He did.
What was it in sophomore year, junior year?
He did it in Pittsburgh, and then he also transferred into USC and caught 70 balls with Caleb Williams. So did
it was a sophomore year,
100%. And so then when he get drafted, this was his third season right here. We seen it his second season ball out. You know what I mean? It's just that it's kind of like
he's a good receiver.
Devontae Smith,
better Devontae Smith.
I just hold JJ at that upper echelon. I love JJ. He's so good, man.
Do we draft JJ over Chase? No.
No, I wouldn't say no. Absolutely. There's a case to be made because when you go down the history of what JJ's been able to do,
I'm with it.
Especially in Dynasty. So if we're talking Dynasty, because that's where my mind is working, I don't put JJ outside of the number one wide receiver drafted overall. Look what it got me last season. If I passed up JJ, I'm kicking myself in the fucking ass. I'm like, damn it, I should.
In a redraft, I passed on JJ twice last year.
And you're kicking yourself in the butt because
I was kicking myself
in the JJ thing.
And I played against JJ in the Super Bowl, and he didn't do that well.
Well, I mean, in the terms, in the scheme of things, we're talking at minimum like 1,400 receiving yards, being the primary pass catcher, having a double-digit touchdown ceiling. He's a guy to really. He's a hot commodity. If you get Justin Jefferson, that's gonna make your team better. Any team that has Justin Jefferson on it is going to be much better. And when you want to pick and choose between Chase and Justin Jefferson, I think it comes down to preference and maybe Joe Burrow being the deciding factor. Right now, you've got Joe Burrow. He's definitely locked in on Jamar Chase. He almost was able to give him the Triple Crown. Did he get the Triple Crown? He was very close. Yeah. So he's locked in on Jamar Chase. Recency bias, he might definitely want to go Chase over Justin Jefferson. But over the last 3 seasons, I think you're prioritizing Justin Jefferson over Chase. Depends on how you want to look at this. Dynasty, you have to look at the last 3 years. In the last 3 years, JJ's been more valuable than Chase.
It is definitely the quarterback situation that's tied to him. We still got a little bit of time before free agency hit. And they might work something out. It depends on JJ McCarthy too. And if JJ is ready to go ahead and step up, then I'll be a little bit more have a little bit more confidence in Justin 100%. Now, we got Minnesota Den saying, he's in the area. Now, if they bringing up, locally, that Jimmy G might be in play, or maybe somebody around that might mean that some, JJ McCarthy might not be too much ready, or, it might take some time until this season to come. And, but like you said, if it's a dynasty, we took him in the first round. Of course, we expect him to be our future quarterback. So is we going to get him later in the season? Is it going to be next season? So drafting JJ as the number one wide receiver, over fucking Chase tied to Burrow at least for another year or two. And then I heard that fucking the way that they signed Joe Burrow, bro, they had to sell naming rights in order to give money for Joe Burrow's contract. So you got T. Higgins and you got Jamar Chase who's looking to get paid, but yet as an organization, you had to sell some naming rights in order to pay the quarterback. So it might be looking kind of bleak going forward for the Cincinnati organization, especially since you didn't give Joe Burrow this dough. And we probably already know that T. Higgins is gone. You know what I mean? Trey Henderson, a free agent. So what's going to go on with Cincinnati, especially if we're going to lock in Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and if they're going to get his boy the money that he deserves going forward 100%. So that's also another thing to be.
Yeah, if we're trying to balance out our roster, and then I want to keep the Trey and then move off of T, and then definitely lock up Chase, and that way you've got the flexibility. You're not so one-sided. I was like, okay, if I lose the best pass rusher in the game right now from Henderson, he just finished the season with the most sacks. He's one of the most disruptive ends that you can get in the game. That's a big piece to lose. T. Higgins, we're talking about a half season of health, and then the other half of the games that he's available, he doesn't even show up. So I'm more excited to sign the defensive player than I am to sign the WR2 on your squad, who can make a big play and who is talented, but is a lot more inconsistent. So especially when you got guys like Jermaine Burton and younger players that you've got on your squad that might not have had the opportunity to really get the reps that they need to get better or improve. Some players they're not gonna be that first year show out, like Nico Collins. Nico Collins' first year, he didn't show out. He had to learn the game and get better in order to be successful.
Judge Mills Lane.
There's a learning curve for a lot of players. Not everybody's gonna be a Malik Neighbors or a Brian Thomas Jr. Shout out to LSU, man. You guys are fucking turning out some damn good rookie receivers. Shit.
Look at JR and Neighbors in the same draft class, the same impact in fantasy. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. And look at JSN, Ohio State. That's always the comparison. Ohio State and LSU. So JSN, it took him 3 seasons to finally figure it out. And now that he figured it out, though, I think he's going to be a presence. Don't be surprised to see JSN jump up on these draft boards. He ain't going to be as cheap as he was over the last season. Last season, you got JSN pretty cheap, and you're like, hell yeah, I got JSN. Oh, fuck yeah. And he comes away, and he might have been your WR1 on your team.
He had a hell of a season. They damn near saying that DK is on the trade block.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Because DK is kind of a one-dimensional player, whereas JSN, you can move him around. He can win the one-on-one matchups outside of size.
Play the slot.
He's multi-dimensional, right? Whereas DK, you send him on the outside, and hopefully he can bully the cornerback. But when you put a good cornerback up against DK,
can't do shit because
he can't do shit, man. Yeah.
So everything.
Physicality is a nice skill set, but it ain't gonna always ain't always gonna get you success. Like we're talking about the best players in the world. Defense as well. These defenders, they've been playing the game just as long as you have. They're just as good at their position as you are on your position. That's why I like IDP so much, because I could I could key in on positional advantage on certain squads and know that, like, oh, okay, a defensive end on the Broncos is probably going to be fucking valuable. And then a fucking middle linebacker in Tampa Bay is probably going to be valuable. And, you know, those individual position players, they're gonna rack up the stats. And you can evaluate it and gauge it, and on a week to week basis, you're going to be successful because of your choice. It's not like if you rock with team defense, you're going to be dropping your fucking drafted team defense some point in the season and picking up another one. Like some players like Roquan Smith, you're never going to drop them. You're always rolling with them because they're good.
Them is facts, bro. 100%. Peacock said Nico had to hit the weight room and he has always missed games every season.
Yeah. Nico wasn't a straight out the gate fucking player. Because of his physicality, it was like very intriguing. We're like, oh shit, Nico, who's this guy? And then he didn't really blow you away with any like specialness. But as Peacock pointed out, he hit the weight room. He got stronger. When he got hurt, he didn't just sit there and rehab. He sat there and took it as an opportunity to learn how to get better. And then by the time he was healthy enough to hit the field again, he took what he learned and put it to the field and really showed that I'm going to be improving step by step. Whatever my path takes me, I'm just going to get better. It doesn't matter if I'm getting hurt or staying on the field for 16 games. My objective as a young player is to get better. And that's what Nico did. And that's why I think Nico's going to be an easy WR. Like he might be inside that top 10 wide receivers picks next season. Like,
oh, yeah,
without a doubt.
The first four, was it? He got hurt game 5?
He missed
for the first 4 games. He was going crazy.
No, minimum is the 4 games. So I think he missed the 4
game 5.
But but before that injury, he was a goddamn top 5 fucking wide receiver. And then at the end of the season, he still stayed inside that top 10. This guy is going to be a top 10 redraft candidate for sure for wide receivers. And if he ain't off the board and he's still there, and I don't have a wide receiver, I'm probably still gonna scoop him up and make sure that I don't miss out on.
And in that game he got hurt this season, he scored an 80-yard touchdown on it.
Yeah,
I remember that, bro. It was like the first play. Yeah. No, it was like the third play of the game because the one play, or when he came back, it was the touchdown got called back, and then they hit him over the top.
Yeah,
that was the Cowboys game too.
No, so what happened was he pulled his hamstring on a 76-yarder. That was the last time we see him. They sit him for 5 weeks, I believe. And then he comes back against the Cowboys, and then he scores an 80-yarder that they call back like right away.
Then right after, scores like a 60-yarder or something.
Oh my facts.
Yeah, so a healthy Nico Collins really helps. They need ancillary pieces though. It can't just be Nico Collins there. I think that what really was really disappointing was Dalton Schultz this season, and I think that that's what really hurt the offense. Not gonna lie.
Besides your left guard.
Well, yeah, I mean the offensive line. Yeah, they finally tried to figure it out a little bit towards the end of the season.
Tunsil too, though, bro. Tunsil was boo-boo this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needs to get his contract restructured and maybe take a little bit of a pay cut if he wants to be a team player.
Too much.
Yeah, that's the problem with that offensive line. They're like ready to rock and roll in a fashion show, and they're out doing things, and they're wearing their Jordans and they're rocking their little braids. And I was like, bro, you guys are offensive linemen. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Where's the big nasties at?
Exactly. Like, show up in your overalls.
Yeah. All my offensive linemen having
with
showers
the on clouds. See, I'm an old man. I've been researching more comfortable shoes, and I've heard about this thing called on clouds. I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
Okay, so Hoka or whatever they're called, that on cloud. I had to start running. Bro, no, I had to start running in those because just the support's a lot better. Like my calves start giving out now. I'm almost 40 years old, so I had to start running in those kinds of shoes. Not gonna
Yep.
lie. But
No,
you know what,
I'm-
man? No problems since I switched to running in those. I worked out in some flat, like some skateboarding shoes yesterday, just working out, lifting weights, and I swear I tweaked my calf.
Yeah.
Bro, the Hoka's got Nike on shook because Hoka and New Balances in the training light type shoes, the running light type shoes.
Nike feels like shit, bro. I've
No
worn
new
Nikes for
Yeah.
years. I've worn
So
different kinds of
Hoka and
I
trainers.
New
can't
Balances
stand in
is-
my fucking Jordans for more than
Yeah,
4 or 5
Nikes
hours,
hurt your
dude.
feet. They are
My
not
feet
fucking
Bro,
start
I got
comfortable.
like
hurting.
40 pairs of Jordans, bro, and I wear my flip flops even in the fucking rain, bro. My feet hurt, so, because I gotta wear steel toes at work too, though. So my feet been fucked up, and I got nerve damage. But like my J's, bro, they just sit in the closet. I'd rather wear my flip flops, bro. 100%. On my
Yeah,
mouth.
I've definitely entered the sweatsuit, tracksuit era of my life where I'd rather just be comfortable. than
I'd rather be
fashionable.
comfortable, bro. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Neon Peacock merch. I be wearing these types
Yeah,
of
we're
shirts
all the
all
Neon
the
Peacock
Come on now.
You gotta start selling some sweats, and then I'm in there.
Hey, we got half of the Ignorant Thinkers podcast in the building. What's up, Ryan? Dirty
What's up,
Birds.
Ryan?
Yep.
Yeah. So y'all, should we fire one of these races up?
It's 12 p.m. and the
Ooh.
phone rings back to back, and it's bullshit stuff. Like, why don't people not work during lunchtime? I don't understand. I never get to eat at
Ugh.
this job, bro.
That's the worst.
Oh,
It
my
is,
It's
and the phone's
so
gonna keep
bad.
ringing for the next 45 minutes too. Just watch.
Yep.
Yeah, like when you call a doctor's office, it'll have an automated thing that said they're at lunch right
Yeah,
now.
they'll book your appointment. They'll tell you, man, we're at
Yeah.
lunchtime from 12 to 1:30, bro. You ain't coming in till about 2 o'clock, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
shout out to all the doctors, all my peers.
go, bro.
He's not even a doctor.
Come on now.
Yes, this is
I,
fact.
I told him I'm going to school so I could become a doctor.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, being on
You
the
know what I mean?
UP list had me wondering, like, man, what's going on in that part of the body?
Yeah, where's
Agent
balls
Dr.
at?
Bogey.
Hold on. Yes, I recommend becoming a doctor.
Come on now.
Save the world.
In order for me to get into my medical school, I had to get your reference.
Come on. You know what I mean?
Robert,
You come highly recommended.
come on now.
And there are a few new designs over on neonpeacockmerch.com. Just so you guys know, I dropped a couple of new ones recently. Let me do a share screen just so you can see those here in
Yeah.
a second if I can find my website.
I got an email from my Optimus Prime joint. The
Oh, yeah.
sweater, it said they were putting tags on it in San Diego. I was like, oh, cool.
There you go.
But
619.
Let me do a quick before we hit the race real fast.
yeah, do you think?
What the fuck? Present the screen.
Shout out to our proud sponsor, neonpeacockmerch.com.
Here we go. All right, there we go. Those are some of the best sellers, but here are the newer ones up in the here we got the Skeletor that just dropped.
Sick.
The MF Burns or MF Bombs, Monty Bombs. And we have
Yes,
Panthro
always
here saying Doom is imminent. So those three are pretty new. This one's from my dad's friend. It's a golf design, so never mind that one. Unless you want, to buy a golf shirt. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
And then, and then we got the Prime 1 joint as well. So that one's pretty dope. It's mixing it up in Cybertron. So yeah,
he's making a
they-
beat.
right now they are regular price. I don't believe there's a sale until maybe next week, if I'm not mistaken. But classic and regular tees are still $22 right now.
Still a
Fairly
nice
good
bang
price.
for your buck, though.
Yeah, exactly. And there's the Skeletor design. This one looks tight in just about any color. Let me see. $14 sales. Oh, this is for other people, not for me.
I
Sorry.
want to
guys.
get it in purple. I
Purple.
don't have
Let
that
me
much
see.
purple gear.
Purple. There it is. In
Yeah.
purple, looking hot, looking tight. Yeah, this is one of my favorite designs. I like it. Skeletor
That's
design.
badass.
And then, of course, this one's
Skeletor
new.
is from He-Man?
Yeah.
Skeletor is from He-Man,
Yes, that's He-Man's arch enemy.
Master of the Universe.
His
Right.
arch nemesis.
Here's a Doom is imminent. Panthro wearing the mask T-shirt right here. Just whip this one up right now before I logged in with you guys.
Oh,
And
that's
then
dark blue one. because that gravy's popping on there.
And then the Monty one, of course, as well. And this one's pretty tight. MF Bombs right here. And this of course is a canvas painting, which is also available for purchase.
Wow.
And it's a 1 of 1. It's hanging in my office at the moment. But yeah, check out neonpeacockmerch.com. Sales happening at least twice a month, everybody. That is our sponsor for today, for these races that we're about to hit up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
It is drafting season officially now.
Yeah.
We are here.
Yeah. And every purchase you make goes to help struggling artist make his way to Vegas.
Get Peacock to Vegas for just $1 a day.
Yeah, I think like every
You can
t-shirt
see
you
the
buy
neon
sends like
Peacock.
$5 to my PayPal or something like that. And
Okay.
it goes into savings.
I'll definitely donate to that.
Yeah, and you can get yourself some sweet merch too. And there'll be more stuff dropping soon. I'm going to do some, I already got one out there. It's going to be Elon Musk, but it's going to be the Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but instead of the brain, it's going to be Elon's face inside the android. And then we're going to do, I'm going to do a nice, some of the simpler ones. I think Bogart was like saying some plain Jane stuff. So I'm going to do some word ones. But yeah, instead of customs like ice, it's just going to say nice. And I'll figure out an acronym for that, and we'll do some other ones along those lines in the same vein. But
Like
yeah, be on the lookout.
real Ice Patrol, bro.
And some more legends.
You're a fool, big bro.
We ain't deporting nobody.
What about
We're nice. We're nice.
Get it.
We're telling you where to go apply for citizenship.
We're telling you where all the relaxation choice of how you like to, man. We know where it's at, man. We the Nice Patrol. We got everything for you, bro. We got green
nice
cards.
services.
We got flour.
Hell yeah.
Oh, everything.
and look at this though too. You could do a Cowboys rendition of that Krang one with Jerry Jones' head instead of Elon. I feel like that would sell too.
Yeah, because Elon, he don't really have no brain.
He's an alien, man. It's the fact that it's the incredible tech is what it is. When he's
They gave Elon the all the shit.
Treasury, that's wild.
The federal government, the treasury. Mama, that shit is crazy, bro.
That's too much.
That motherfucker got all the information.
That's the Price is Right there. There's a game called That's Too Much. That's when you shout out, "That's too much," and then you win the prize. Elon Musk, he's got too much. Way too much.
That's kind of
nobody elected him to do anything. Remember this. He's selected to fucking run some.
He's going over the books, bro. So
crazy, like non-existent thing beforehand.
I didn't even think about that, dude. What is he doing there? That's funny. He needs to put a Neuralink inside Trump's brain to make that guy not say stupid things. How about that?
Well, he has more money than Trump, so Trump is like, well, maybe if I get a part of his stake, then make my stake bigger. It's a rich man's thing.
First. Yeah, he's a businessman.
We can't even comprehend what type of money they got.
No, we cannot.
We don't even understand it.
Musk just moves in down here where I live and buys.
But I don't understand is how Trump doesn't know how to eat past the fucking age of 6 and have all that money.
Also,
like
I don't know why he holds
he Happy Meals and Big Macs and
why he holds glasses of water with 2 hands. Is also
like, what
weird.
The fuck? He's like, I don't have no taste buds. I sold.
McDonald's is the greatest thing according to him. It's really. If anything, I only like the fries from there, and sometimes they do it.
I eat the McNuggets. I eat the McNuggets and the McChickens.
They do have a good deal on that Big Mac meal on the app. For $5.99, you get the Big Mac meal. That's a fucking damn ass. That's a damn motherfucking good deal.
Remember when they used to be 89 cents?
$6 for a Big Mac fry and drink.
He should make McDonald's great again. Give us those dollar menus back if he likes it so much.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he's gonna
California,
instead of doing all the shit that he said he's gonna do warmongering. He wants to send us to go capture Greenland, fucking Panama Canal, fucking Gaza, fucking go to war with everybody, send troops out and fucking conquer all this fucking bullshit. Like, wait, what?
And plant
I thought
McDonald's
you were
there.
gonna make America great again. What's that got to do with America?
That's it. Imperialism.
That Panama Canal, it's been up since like the early 1900s, right? So that motherfucker is decaying. It's taking longer for ships to get through in and out of the canal. That's why they trying to build a new canal. I'm trying to think of what Central America country it is. It might even be at the top of Southern America where they trying to build a new canal. But yeah, they trying to build a new canal because that motherfucking the one we just said is deteriorating, bro. It take too long for the motherfuckers to get in and out that motherfucker. Just like how we had that shit over there. What was it, last year, the year before last in the Middle East? That shit is a narrow ass canal as well. 100%, bro. That shit
Always about ownership of like ports and stuff of that nature, man. It's always
Oh yeah, well, on for the Saturday.
Well, I'm all about like
I got
things. Let's
on
go
LA
ahead
where they got
and
the
try to
feds
fix
just
things,
hit
but I ain't
the
trying to
LA
conquer
ports
nobody.
because the LA ports is doing the same shit what they was doing on motherfucking on the wire, letting drugs and all types of counterfeit goods come through and all that. We might do that this Saturday, bro, 100%. But yeah, the ports, all that shit, you know, it's big money in that shit, bro. And then you got shipping containers with 5,000 containers. You know, them containers is big as shit. So you can't check all them containers and shit like that. So that's one of the big smuggling things. And they hit for like $1 million worth of. I need to not.
they smuggling people in there and stuff
So
too sometimes, man.
Oh my mama, yeah, that shit crazy.
I've seen those Jason Statham movies.
Facts.
The transporter. All right.
So what I gotta do, y'all? What's the next thing I do?
We're gonna randomize the shit up.
Animated, you're good.
And then what?
So you like click next, right, and it'll bring up another screen. So
What up,
we're
Bernie?
gonna do the shuffling. So what we can do right now is say, okay,
Yeah, we're still
everybody in
going
the
for
chat,
mittens.
just drop a number, right? So if
Y'all let me
they
know
want
what
to
it is,
drop
'cause
a
I'm not
number
in the
in,
I can't see the chat.
okay,
All good, I got it. I haven't seen anything
on
yet, but I'll
stream.
let
I
you know.
got it. Yep, there you go. One of any of us got it. So what we want you to do in the chat is drop a number.
Drop
And
several
then,
numbers.
After we get all the numbers, we'll add them up, and then we'll divide it by the people that participated, and then we'll come up with a number that we'll enter in for the shuffled. So it's very random. So there ain't no.
32,
So we got a
69.
69, right?
We could do 6 and 9 for the first two numbers. We can break that one
We
up.
got 69, and I'll pull up my calculator so we'll be on top of this.
Breezy with a 37.
69 plus 37
Johnny with a
plus
13.
13. I love the 13. I'm gonna go ahead and throw shout out to Johnny Miz. What's
Yep,
up?
shout out to Johnny Miz, baby. Throwing 11
Throwing
in that
another
thing.
13.
11's
Throwing an
good.
11. I'll say
11,
okay. We got
24's.
Can we get
another
a
13.
11?
We got
That's my
another
number.
11.
Can we get a 33?
We got another. We got number. We got number
I like that
33
one.
in there.
That Larry
You
Bird.
know, we just
You know, I
throwing.
like 11 because I'm the 1-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I used to wear rock number 11. My dad was number 44. My uncle Bob was number 33, like Larry
Shout
Bird.
out to Uncle Bob.
My cousin Bob was number 22, and so was my sister. So everybody was doing the double up numbers, and I was like the only one left. And I was like, so my first like official school jersey, I was like, give me number 11. I'm gonna be different but the same.
Are we doing number 11 then for Peacock?
I think Bogart said to throw it in there.
Okay, yeah.
11 in that
Okay, we
thing,
got
you know what I'm saying?
that. All right.
Yeah,
So
because I am the 1-1.
Yeah, but then when I got to varsity, like my sophomore year, the next year, the guy on varsity already had number 11. It was the kicker
man.
or whatever. So I had
Did
to
you
take
fight
20.
him for it?
No, I had to take number
Oh, okay.
24, and then I started rocking 24 like the rest of the way.
Sick.
So that became my number.
24 is a good one.
It is a good one. I love that number.
Oh man,
It's a cold ass number.
Kobe out there, man. On the little vlog that I did when we was in Miami, I seen somebody with the Kobe Bryant LA Dodgers jersey on, and I had to get him on camera. You know what I mean? I'm all the way out in Miami, and you know it just shows the love that Kobe got everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? Even though I wasn't
a Dodgers
in the
jersey.
States, but you know what I mean? You see a dude out there with and then his partner had Kobe on his saver, you know what I mean, on his screensaver. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Just the love that Kobe got, man. That 2-4 mean a whole lot, bro. 100%.
Yeah, I wore 24 in all the other sports, like the baseball, like everything. I just changed it after
And
that when I
Griffey
was like
too.
15.
Ken
Yeah,
Griffey's
Griffey was one of my favorites growing up. And
100.
then my
I
wife wore number 24
shoes,
when she
bro.
played soccer, which is
I got
funny.
I got a Griffey jersey and matter of fact, well, I can't even show the card, but I got a Ken Griffey card right here. Oh, hold on.
And then like to unlock my computer, my code's 1124 and shit like that for a bunch of shit.
All right, so I did the math. We got 29.33, so that means the closest number is 29. We're gonna
29.
shuffle that shit 29 times.
29 times. There we go. Super random.
So I think you can click that button right there. There you go.
Go all the way to 29.
Yep. 29. You stop.
Or the DJ.
Yeah, this is the DGen.
Bam. Done. Now you hit that forward button.
This one right here.
Yep.
I forgot I got this Skeletor with me right here.
No, that's correct. So you just hit the forward button. And then, okay, so shout out to the chat. We're going to go, Dennis, give us the minimum yards travel per rush. And then we're going to go, Johnny Mittens, I want the max traveled yards per rush. And then Bernie Mac, I hope you're still here. We want you to do the minimum seconds per rush. And then Daniel Caps, throw in the max yards per rush.
Let's get it.
So we got 4 from Dennis. So we're gonna do the minimum for 4
on the seconds or on the yards.
The first one, the very first one. Yep.
We got the yards travel per rush 4.
Yep. And then Johnny, I think I had Johnny as what did I? Johnny was 8, so he's gonna do the max. So we're gonna go max 8 on the seconds. And then Bernie Mac said 4 on the minimum seconds.
Okay, 4 and 8 right on the seconds.
No. On the yards, I'm sorry, is for the for Johnny. Johnny is the minimum for the yards.
Yeah, I got 4 for the minimum on the yards. We haven't done the max on the yards yet.
Max on the yards is 8. Yeah,
is 8. Okay, yeah. And then on the
and then I think we had Daniel or Daniel Caps. He was supposed to throw in the max seconds. So we're waiting on Daniel for the max seconds.
Daniel put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laughing faces earlier. We could go with 5.
Ooh, that's a good one. Is that possible? No, it isn't. It's 6 is the minimum on the max.
Oh, shit.
So if Daniel Caps ain't in here, Derek, our man Derek, the best ball champ. All right, let's go.
Oh, Derek said he was working. I don't know if he just popped in.
He was here not too long ago, a few minutes ago. If you're still around, Derek,
my job canceled. That's why I'm
with
here.
The max second per rush, 6 through 8.
Technically, it didn't cancel. They booked a different videographer, and my company sent me over there as a mistake. So.
And if we don't get one, then we can go ahead and take a panel member. Let's go with Bogey with whatever Bogey wants.
I gotta turn in this expedited thing like ASAP. I totally forgot. I'm just sitting here chilling.
No matter what.
So yards travel per rush, we got minimum 4 and max 8, and then seconds per rush, we got the minimum 4, and we're just waiting on the max.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max seconds. Yeah, you know what? I'll go 6. Make this a race.
Let's go with 6.
Go with 6.
Because we ain't getting no action from the chat.
Yep. Got 4 and 8. We got 4 and 6.
Caps on the pup list right now. He got the broken wrist.
Let's do normal because it starts to make the animation look weird if you go faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and press the over button and look good.
Let's do it. Yep. That looks good to me. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Bang bang.
And they're off.
Oh, Star Rush.
No, it's all right. Yep, Star Rush.
False start.
Are you sure?
Hold on, that was-
Got a disqualification. Nobody jumped the gun.
Stacked them out on that one.
And they're off. There it was.
All right, maybe I should have paid attention to that first.
I got
Burst
some,
of speed.
let's do some back.
Burst of speed.
Here we go.
It's not burst of speed.
There we go.
Oh, we got some slappers.
Breezy out in front. He's up to 35. Minnesota Dennis. Bernie Mac. Looks like he's in second now.
You know, if you're in the studio and you come up with a head nod, I know exactly where you're feeling that. Right, man. The head nod. I'm like, oh,
Head
for
nod.
real.
Feeling that
It's a head
shit.
nod.
Show me your TDs. Looks like he's pulled up in front. Falls now G Breezy back in the lead. J Breezy. I don't know why I said G. Close enough. Close enough. Yo, Bogey, turn the mic up in here. Turn the volume up in your mic. There we go.
I had it in my armpit.
Hard to hear that way.
Breezy. Oh, is it gonna push?
And Breezy coming in first.
Oh,
Followed by Minnesota Den. Show me your TDs in third. Bernie Mac, fourth place. Who's that? GMM in fifth.
Oh, almost towards the turn.
Guccini at eighth. Johnny Mittens ninth. What did I finish? Sixth. Great, right in the middle. East
The
side.
middle
up.
is ideal.
Diamond
Right
Joe in
the
11th. Lee, 10th. There it is.
middle. Yep. There it is, y'all.
Take a screenshot of that. Let me do a
Well,
little
leave it up there
snipping tool.
for time stamping purposes.
Everybody, I
What
got
I'm
it.
No.
gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of it.
What I
I'm gonna
like about
save it.
this, it's completely random. We ask the people that are involved and to participate with us, and that's how all this stuff is decided. There ain't no way we can favor anybody in this format.
Yeah. And then I will add the photo from my desktop over here. All right, cool.
Are we doing it?
We can take it down. I have the screenshot, so
Okay.
it'll
doing
be like
it?
that. Boom. There it is. There's
Yep,
the
there
final
it is.
results. Do 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 do.
Yep, and good luck on to the D-Gen Wealth League. I am in the next gen. That'll be the next draft order race. But I see a lot of friendly faces in here, and I wish nothing but the best.
This will be a
And
fun one.
make sure you're on top of your game because we got some hitters in here.
Yeah, this is the same format as the nice guys, I believe.
Nice guys, engine wealth. Yep.
Let's get it, baby.
Yeah, it's
And we all know who the nice guys champ is.
Yep.
And in case anybody forgot, there's a hint. I believe Bakes was in second place, gave me a good run.
I got third place.
Yeah, I had to take
Third is
Kid
in the
out.
money. Woo!
I had to take Kidda out to get there. That was the scary one. I was like, I gotta beat Kidda here, and he was like, in the regular season, he's just a dominant force in that league.
Yeah.
So it was a little nerve-wracking there. But after I got to that, and I split the pot with Bakes, I was like, it doesn't really matter. But then it is nice to go ahead and just say, hey, or see that little trophy next to your name or star, or however they do it. I forget how it goes. They got it. Oh, wow. I got a wow for you, Johnny.
Okay,
That's
so
easy.
Dennis, yes, we do third round reversals in start. So if you're in a startup, it'll always be third round reversal. That's so the fucking first round overall or the first pick overall doesn't have such a huge advantage. But it'll go first, second, and then back to 12. So the team that has the first overall isn't so top heavy. We got a lot of rounds. We got, I think in these leagues, we're going to have 70 rounds. We're going to have kickers drafted as your rookie picks. So when it comes to rookie picks,
when you feel like taking a rookie pick, you're like, I feel like getting the 101 right here in round
right,
11. You draft
you're
your
going to
kicker.
have to pay up. So if you want the 101, it's not going to come cheap. It's not going to come by chance. It's not going to come by convenience of just being the 12th in a pick.
Yeah, it's going to come at the
buy
expense
that.
of a veteran
You have
player
to buy
that you're
a
missing out on.
101, which is going to cost you because we all know how valuable the 101 overall is in a rookie draft. So if you want to have the opportunity to pick on Ashton Jante, you're gonna have to pay up. You know, rightfully so, because we already know that this guy is probably gonna translate, and he's gonna translate whole. He's gonna fulfill whatever the fuck you think that you think he's valued. He probably is that value. So if you think he's the third or fourth best running back in a overall dynasty startup, you better treat him like that, and you go for the 101 with intention. You know, second round, in the first round, whatever it might be. If you want Ashton, then you're gonna have to buy Ashton.
I'm looking at my merch. I'm like, oh, this shit looks tight.
Oh, what did I get?
What?
What did I get? My bad. I had to get breakfast for the little one.
Oh, he got fifth. You got you got one of the premier draft positions.
You're right next to me. I'm in sixth.
I like
that. And then so I'll holler at Jay Breeze is that's my boy's boy. Let me call him. Oh shit, my phone is dead.
He's up here in the chat.
Hey, I got the name.
Jay Breeze in there? Yeah.
You too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh wow, so he knows he has the 101.
Jay Breeze he's new to this thing. So Jay Breeze, if you're out there, you have the first overall, you get to pick where you want to draft.
I love that.
That's right.
Yeah,
I love that
and
shit.
it's
That's how I do it in my league.
We have a third round reversal, so that means the third round reverses. Only the third round does, then it goes back to Snake. So,
I'm a big fan of pick number 11 or 12 in that
too.
range. It's like that's just I love, and you guys know me. I'm gonna quote that. I'm gonna put a draft board, and it's gonna highlight the 12th pick, and then it's gonna say like, I love hitting it from the back.
There it is. There it is. Fantasy enthusiasts know that's not dirty.
Yeah, I'm on the record for always saying that. I love hitting it from the back when I get
the back, baby.
I got the new I got the next league inputted already, so we can do that whenever y'all want to.
Cool. Well, let's take a quick break and listen to something from Steven Flo. Just because.
Steven Flo! It's only his second appearance, but Steven Flo has already captured the attention of the world. But what's next for the grunge-inspired super wrestler?
I haven't heard much from Steven Flo since October.
Find out on Sunday, March 9th, when the Super Wrestlers return to the Concord Music Hall for Super Wrestlers 8
I was gonna say y'all can get that next race underway. I'm gonna go make sure my son's finishing getting ready for kindergarten. I'll be right back in like 10.
All right.
Don't wait it for me for the race.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Or we could play a music video or something, or kill 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's play like 4 songs in a row.
Let's do that. Let's first listen to our first listen to our sponsor, and then we'll do some of that stuff. We'll be right back. more than just t-shirts, We got plenty of stuff there. New designs, 3 new ones just dropped. I got some more of them coming your way. Mugs, trucker hats, dad hats, scarves, mouse pads, stickers, everything and anything. Throw pillows, those look dope. Jackets, check those out. Pullover hoodies, sales happening all the time. But yeah, that was a message from our sponsor, neonpeacockmerch.com. Make sure you check that out. And now listen to the sweet sounds of Mr. Bogart Scott Free.
One of the ones, baby. Telling you.
Blast from the past, back to our roots. Dash for the cash, stack in the blue. Fletcher Reed, I'm the absolute truth. Big dreams, so we have to pursue. Strapped with a tool, feel the wrath of my crew. Clock switch when my palms itch. Beat off the hate, go my heart in the paint. If your name ain't God, I don't answer to you. Answer to me. Bogart Scott Free, luckily I got the answer for you. Seen it trying like a sound. Look young, I got the password for you. Feeling like game. Smoke a backwood with you, smoke a back with it too. Show you how to maintain, so you never go astray. I done lay on the path for you.
Trippin', says she's finna catch me slippin'. Think I'm fucking other women, cause it women intuition. Plenty fish in the sea, I could be out here fishing, but I don't cast my line, I am the line. Tryna blame somebody, blame the appetite that we have for life. You the one I'm trying to have for life. Been with you damn near half my life. Wouldn't change a thing, nor turn back the hands of time. I don't expect you to compromise, cause you know I'm on the grind. I don't know 9 to 5. You heard I'm plugging these pigeons. Wrong bird, I'm plugging these chickens. Tryna sit on top of the food chain. You know it's off top how we do things. I'm just tryna ball like Bruce Wayne. Move weight, tryna sit on top of the food chain. You know it's off top how we do things. I'm just tryna ball like Bruce Wayne. Scott, out in Gotham City, clocking plenty, this ain't a new thing. Pockets full of Benny with the blue face. Got them envy when they see me in that new thing. So you know I keep a semi with the blue flame. My crew deeper than a Wu-Tang. And it ain't no secret that we move things. Out the east where we lace like some shoestrings. Get up on your top like a toupee. Never bite the hand that feed you in the food chain. Cause we'll come and eat you for some loose change. Call me Scott Dillinger. I stay firing on all cylinders. I'm praying God with us, but I'm saturated in sin. Since I lost my innocence, all we do is keep it moving. About money like a motherfucking Jewish.
those
I
were
like
some.
how he catches Superman at the end. Like, I don't know what happened to Superman, but he was out like a cloud. Like he was out.
Yeah, I think in the actual cartoon there, he gets hit with some kryptonite.
Okay, Kryptonite. Yep, that makes sense. Motherfucker.
Let's see what's
Lex
going on in
Luthor,
the chat.
right? Lex Luthor is the guy that's got all the kryptonite.
Yeah, usually he owns that. He has like a large supply of all that shit. Batman also carries a little bit on reserve, hidden behind some lead casing. That way, Superman can't tell that he has it or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good stuff. Because
it's
apparently that's the only thing Superman can't see through lead.
yeah.
I don't know.
Superman's the only one you got to worry about too in that world. I would like to see Superman get into the Marvel world and see how he would stack up against Thanos with the fucking rings and shit. Like I think Superman would be able to take him on like pretty
Yeah,
handily,
Superman's
right?
pretty OP in the DC world. There are some other
Yeah.
guys out there. It's a vast universe as well. A lot of characters mirror each other in both DC and Marvel throughout the ages in that competition. And then they had guys, writers and cartoonists alike, go from one to the other and back and forth. So ideas were swapped and characters mirror each other and just have different names, kind of. So, but
So
Superman is extremely OP in the
he's
DC. He's like one of
extremely
one.
OP. And shout out to fucking Fortnite for bringing the Marvel universe and the DC universe together.
Yeah,
Because
Fortnite's been killing it with some cool stuff. My son's like, check out. He has what is it? The Batman Who Laughs skin. He's like, this is so sick, and I don't know what he said or whatever.
oh,
He's
okay,
11.
yeah. The Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has like the spikes and the.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have the comics. Like
That's a
when
comic. Yeah.
yeah, when Metal came out in 2016 and they did the whole Rebirth stuff, I did some of the Scott Snyder one-offs or whatever. So I collected all the Metal covers. I actually have them. I read them once, put them in the bag and board, and put them away. But they are all there. I told my son, I was like, if you want to read them, they're there. Just put these gloves on, just in case. You never know; those might be something someday or whatever. And they're in really good condition. So, and they were first editions, and I would go pick them up on Wednesdays, and the guys would they'd have my pool list, and they'd hold all my Batman stuff or whatever. So I was a real big Batman guy for a while.
I've always felt though that an angry Superman would defeat an angry Batman.
Yeah, for sure. There's the whole injustice stuff that goes along with
Yeah.
that, and so the Joker kind of tricks Superman into or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, he uses Scarecrow's like fear toxin on him, and he tricks, like he hallucinates, and he somehow thinks that Joker's killed Lois, and so he makes Superman think that he's Lois is the Joker, and he ends up killing Lois. So Superman ends up burning through Lois's skull with his laser beams, thinking it's the Joker is what ends up happening. And then he goes crazy. He like snaps, and he recruits like all the superheroes to like basically, take out everybody who stands in Superman's way. And that's what it's all about. Batman kind of goes on his thing trying to stop him. Pretty cool stuff. There's a whole video game that I got on there, and a series of comics and stuff they've done with it. They actually just released an animated version of that as well on Max. I have not seen it yet, but I know the story.
Max. Oh wow! I didn't
Yeah, it's
know
on Max.
HBO got down with that.
Yeah, Max has all the the right to the Warner Brothers DC stuff, so they have like
Oh,
all
wow.
the shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like that's the pretty cool thing about it. Like you can watch all that stuff on there.
On the list of things that I subscribe to, Max is the next in line, and it hurts me when I have to say I don't have Max because they've been coming out with bangers. Like, god damn, I wish I had Max. Like, I would give up fucking Netflix for Max right now because of all the bangers Max has been giving out.
Yeah, I believe this is Johnny says Batman has a contingency plan for everybody in the Justice League just in case they go rogue. Yeah, that's also a story arc and a comic and an animated series as well. So DC did a lot of the adult animated movies, like really badass. Those are where their money's at. If you want to watch DC movies, watch the animated ones that are geared towards young adults and adults. Those are really good.
Yeah,
I forget which that one's called. Justice League Dark. No, that's another thing with Constantine. But they have a whole list of stuff that's been coming out since like the early 2000s. Really, really cool shit.
I know the Justice League video game was pretty tight.
Hell yeah, for
One
sure.
and number two, right?
Yeah, I have all those old school ones on the emulator too. Trust me, I go back and those are great for joystick button bashing kind of play. Especially with my kid, it's like it takes you back to like when you'd be waiting at the movies for your movie to start, and you'd kind of that kind of thing. Marvel versus Capcom and all those good ones. Johnny says a fat blunt with muted cartoons over rap music was what we did after school in the 90s. Exactly. So bring that boom back.
Still
stuff.
do. It's 2020 something right
Yeah,
now.
it's still awesome. It's still a cool vibe. The 90s were the shit. The music was the
we
shit.
talking about
Style
30
was the
years
shit.
later. It's still in fashion. What the fuck?
Now it's retro, apparently, but it's still
We're
fucking
doing
cool.
it.
Never got out of it.
We know.
I think we knew that they were the good old days while we were there in them. You know what I'm saying? So
come on now, them is facts.
Come on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're I think we're in the Goldilocks zone of technology and not technology. You know what I mean? Like we fuck with technology. We don't fucking hate that shit one bit, but we
I love rocking my vinyls.
We don't
I'll sit in
live
my
under
office.
technology. Like technology doesn't fucking define us.
I'll sit in my office and play
that, like if you talk to like a Gen Z or they call it Gen Alpha or whatever the fuck, like they're strictly fucking technology people. Like we ain't like that. Like we went out and played.
For sure.
We didn't have no devices for a long time.
I got home yesterday, the day before, and I got after my kids. Day before yesterday, I told them, go outside, get off your shit, turn everything off, go outside, get the fuck out of the house. And they went to go play for about an hour. And then actually I went outside and I cut my son's hair. And then I gave him a cleanup. Because I was like, we're not going to the barber. We're growing our hair out a little bit. Let me just clean you up.
Yeah, we're techno literate, but not techno dependent. That's right, Johnny. Fucking, I couldn't have said it better myself. That's where my
Ninja Turtles technodrome.
We're speaking the same language in my mind. I said that I couldn't translate it, but you did it for me. Techno literate, not techno dependent.
That's what I'm saying. If you're Foot Clan, you're technodrome.
Yeah, you remember when we was teenagers, bro? It wasn't no GPS. We really had to know the street names and the address.
If we pulled up on a girl and we said, "What's your number?" We knew them 7 digits.
Come on,
I had a little black book, bro.
We knew those. We knew those numbers.
You know what was fucked up though? Is when you had to write it in your hand and your motherfucking hand sweat off.
Oh no, yeah.
That was the illest shit.
Write it in both hands or write it. You know what? The trick was like to write it on the arm up here. I was like, write it on my arm.
Yeah.
It wouldn't sweat off.
It would get numbers down. I also had a little book, but I wouldn't carry that around and bust it out when I write the number down because then that just looks like real.
Nah, you just rip off the paper and put it in your fifth pocket. If you had the pen and paper, you know what I mean? You put that bitch in the little pocket and keep it pushing. And hoping you remember what it was, because if you had a few numbers in your pocket, you hope you remember what little baby looked like. Had to write it down.
I'm from the era where like I was like a teenager and my parents would just drop me off at a teen nightclub, you know what I'm saying, and be gone for several hours.
Oh, the teen nightclubs was the shit, bro.
Yeah, they don't do stuff like that no more.
We had one, bro.
You can't do stuff like that no more.
Oh my goodness.
We had several. It was cool.
Don't have your license. Oh, everything.
Don't have your license yet? What?
Yeah, like we'd carpool and like one of us would be driving there illegally and we'd be like, fuck it, boom, and we'd get there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, everything. When Pops used to let me take the truck out, man, I've come up with the truck because Pops had the motherfucking camper shell on the Silverado. So I got rallies in the back. It wasn't a quad.
I need me a truck like that right now.
So I could have like 4-5 people in the cab, and then have like 7 people in the under the.
Like, let me take the big family sedan so I can fit 4 girls in the back.
Oh, my mama, it's going down, bro.
Man, I remember the homie. He didn't even have the L's yet, but like his folks used to give him a car. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a new joint. Yeah, go ahead, just take the car out. You know what I mean? And it was one of them station wagon things, bro. We used to be in that thing deep.
We did the same thing, Bogey. But they said, take the car out. You know what he had? He had damn fucking Geo Metro. Motherfucking Geo Metro, bro. You fucking rocking the Geo Metro for
pulling.
We had a Geo
as long as you could pull up, bro, that was a thing.
I was flossing in that Geo.
The Geo Metro. Hey, wait. What? Geo?
Ghetto fat with a piece of rims on.
But they had the Captain Planet fucking little emblem on it. That shit was hard. I was like, wait, this shit looks like Captain Planet.
These are heroes.
Geo.
Gonna bring something down to 0. All right, that's it, Captain. I'm gonna paint Captain Planet.
Hey, didn't the Geos look like the Corollas at one time?
No, they look like the Chevy joints.
The Chevy joints.
One of
them.
The Chevy and Geo were the same.
Corolla. My homeboy had one.
Toyota Corollas.
I had a Pontiac Bonneville, and that bitch was huge.
That's a scraper. We call them scrapers out here, bro. You had the Bonneville?
Yeah,
it was all leather. Bro, check it out. All leather interior, spokes, right? The fucking wheels was glistening. It was silver on silver with super tinted dark window. You couldn't tell.
The sunroof?
Whose grandma? No, I didn't have the sunroof. Oh no, did it? No, it didn't. It didn't.
But
it was like, whose grandma is that pulling up? And then like
the car and steer with your feet.
Oh my bro. Well, that's how I used to roll my weed. I used to roll my weed driving with, and I steer with my knees when we was on the freeway.
It had a little compartment by the drive thing you could just pop off, and that's where I would put my stash in.
Right there, bro.
But I was smoking swishers. No, it was swishers. You can roll a swisher in like 5 seconds.
I smoked a freaking Mustang in that Bonneville, like street racing.
Oh yeah, the Bonneville. So you damn near got
pulling, throwing in that motherfucker.
So the Bonnevilles, the Park Avenue Ultra, they have superchargers in them. Park Avenue is a Buick, and they have superchargers in the Ultra is the luxury. I mean the high end one, and that motherfucker got the supercharger,
bro. It had a little mini spoiler in the back too. My Bonnie.
Oh, my mama. I know exactly what a Bonneville is.
And it would fucking fly, dude. We'd hit the expressway, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I'm going almost 90, and you don't even feel it. Smooth fucking ride.
Oh my mama, bro. Yeah, the motherfucker, we call them scrapers out here, big bro.
The Grandma Mobile, aka the boat. That's what we used to call mine.
And you said you had leathers in there too?
It was all leather.
Oh yeah, it was going down. They were comfortable in there, and they had the armrest in the back seat.
Everything, the little pull down deal, and then that thing had a little door, and you could it had access to the trunk, bro. So you could grab your bag or pull whatever you needed in. Little ice chest with beer, whatever, all that shit.
Yeah, you was riding clean, bro.
Pull up to the drive-in movies. That was my ride in high school for 2 years, and then I got a 4-door truck, Ford Explorer Sport Track, like a little beachy.
Was it Eddie Bauer?
Yeah, that one had the sunroof and the Bose system, Pioneer 6CD changer, like all that shit. Because I got into a car wreck and I got money, so I threw down on the truck. And I was like, give me all the little fucking fancy things.
Had the Eddie Bauer editions back in the day for the Explorers.
That had all that shit on it. It was dope. It had the extended cage sunroof
edition F-150s.
They still got them joints.
Yeah, my folks had an Explorer, bro. It had the little
that motherfucking trim level, that Harley Davidson trim level on the Fords.
It's nasty,
bro.
They had the little combo code on the door panel.
Yep. 1124. That was my code, bro, to get into my truck.
That shit clean, bro. Oh my.
Back in the day, I was like, oh, I don't have my keys. Like we're fucking rolling something in there, and that one had nice pigskin leather. Oh, it was dope. And I had my fucking sports decals. I had taken them off and I had put them on the fucking interior, like to decorate. Man, missed my old high school truck. That was a good one.
Yeah,
lots of good times in that bad boy. Took that thing to the beach a bunch of times. Crashed it several times.
I had a Bronco. I really wasn't a Ford guy on everything, but I love those motherfucking Harley. And I had an 84 Bronco, man. I had that bitch when I was like 20 years old, maybe 19 years old.
I got a Chevy now. I wasn't really into Ford. Now I'm into Toyota. I have a Toyota also.
Man, I love Toyotas, bro. I had 2 of them motherfuckers. No, I had 3. No, I had 4 of them motherfuckers, to be honest. I bought my daughter one, and I had a super bucket. I had an 86 Camry with maybe like 250,000 miles on that motherfucker, but that was just a little scrape around through through the community. That wasn't nothing to get around in outside of the community. But yeah, I had 4 of them motherfuckers, to be honest, on everything. And
I'm just chilling like a dad. I'm driving the RAV4.
Where gas is, you throw $10, $15 in that motherfucker and ride, man, for damn near a week in that bitch. At least 5 days.
That's what I'm all about. Fuel efficiency.
Can you do me a favor, JD? The other one, can you like send me a screenshot of that thing?
Yeah,
I have a screen. I took a screenshot. It's actually right here.
Send it to me, please.
It's saved on the in the pictures here. Here it is. Boom.
Cool.
It's Breezy, Minnesota Den. Show me your TDs. Bernie Mac, yourself, Bogey, myself, Peacock, Candlestick, JD, Johnny Middens, Ear to the Streets, Diamond Joe, and then East Up 16.
Boom. Okay. I got a screenshot of that thing.
That's the D-Gen.
Yep, that's the D-Gen one. Okay. And I know Jay Breeze is at work right now, but I got my man to hit him up.
The one we got up right now is Next Gen.
Yeah.
let's do
D-Gen and Next Gen.
Let's get it, bro.
Yes. I know. I was running out of different gens now. I'm like, okay, what's the next one?
Generation X.
You know, man.
Do I have that here?
So keep it on animated.
Yeah. Is that what we had last time?
Yeah, it just means that their feet move.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's pop. There it is.
I was like, I knew I had it somewhere. I was looking for X all the way at the bottom, and it was under Degenerate.
And you don't have to be in the league to throw down a number. So when we ask
feel
for numbers, just tap in and throw it down.
I'm gonna say number 21.
We got 21. I'll do the calculator job again. So we
I'll
got
throw in
21.
24 just for fun.
Give me 11 again.
21 plus
It's gonna be the same number.
plus 66. I'm gonna go 66 this time. All right. We
Throw in
got
a number 2 just to bring it down.
we got a 2. We got we got a 45 from Dennis.
There we go.
All right.
117.
I thought we were doing
Are you allowed to go over 100?
We got a 17 from Daniel Caps.
Okay,
There we
look at
go.
that. That's a sign.
Yep.
Shout out to Daniel Caps.
Johnny Midden says 7.
7.
7. Back when burning CDs was first a thing, you know, like late 90s, early 2000s, we asked a friend, like he was like, I've been downloading songs for 3 weeks. We're like, how many songs do you have? And he's like, 7. I was like, damn. It's been a month. He has 7 songs.
Slow down. You got that dial up for real.
Right.
You got the rotary dial up.
So now every time I hear just 7 by itself, I think of that guy saying 7. He was at his computer. That guy actually became a cop. He looks like Chief Wiggums a little bit.
All right, we got 10 seconds.
Let's see.
We got 10 seconds to throw a number down. If you haven't thrown a number down,
10 seconds?
put it
10.
in.
10. No, you beat me to it.
All right, let me turn in this job, I guess. When's it from?
Yeah.
4th.
9.
King D with the 66 right at the last minute, bruh. That's
Another
going to make a big
66.
difference right there. So we got 235 divided by 8. We got 29. So we're gonna shuffle it 29 times.
There you go. That was different.
I feel like we're doing this. Hey, look at all those numbers. We got to 29 again.
Wasn't it something else, though? Oh, no, it was 29. Or was it?
Was it 29? I think it was 29 last time.
Yeah.
I know we rounded down. It was like 20-something.3.
Okay, there we go right there. Boom. So press over again.
Okay, that's up there.
That's it right there. Yep.
Okay, unlock leave that on no.
Nope. Yep.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right, here we go. That's another user-based format. Let's go. We got minimum travel yards rushed for. Let's scroll it to Derek. Derek, are you in the fucking building? Give us the minimum traveled yards rushed. If you're still here.
You can do it! You can do it!
You can do it.
You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! You can do
There it
it!
is.
You can do it! You can do it!
I never realized he said it that many fucking times in that movie.
Yeah.
And then for the max traveled yards rushed, we're gonna go with Johnny Mittens. Let's go. You got 6 through 10 for the max. And then for the minimum seconds rushed, we're gonna go with Dennis. Dennis, give us the minimum seconds, and then Daniel Rush, give us the max seconds.
Max seconds per rush for Daniel Caps. It's funny because I can't. That's the only one I remember.
I don't know what happened there.
Chin, welcome.
Dennis, you're only supposed to give us one number. Johnny, you're only supposed to give us one number. Come on.
Let's take his number and do math.
We'll take the extras.
Just make it as more complicated as can.
So, Derek, I think Derek is busy. So, we could take King D's 66, and then I don't know how we translate that to yards travel through rush. Like,
yeah, with 3.6 or whatever it is, 3 yards. 4
are
yards.
y'all looking at the screen? Come on.
No, I can't see the screen. I got the shit somewhere I could just go ahead.
66 don't translate to what we're working.
Yeah, we need a 1 through 5.
Dennis said 5. Cool Max said 7. Johnny Min said 9. 5. 7 was for the randomizer. 9 was for the max yards.
There you go.
Okay, so yards travel per rush minimum is what?
Minimum, we're gonna go max.
So
We're gonna go 5. Yep.
And then on the max is what?
Max, we had I think we had Johnny. Johnny said that he's gonna go 7.
Okay, we got 7.
Yeah.
Seconds yards per rush minimum.
Seconds yards. We'll go max 4, and then we'll go 7. Johnny said 7 for the randomized.
It's on 7. All right.
Now you know the backstory to every time I say 7.
So just
I ain't trying to overthink it. I see some numbers. I shout them out. I fucking go with it.
Oh, check out this this video I cut for this dude yesterday. Let's see if it'll play this way.
Yep. Hit that forward button.
All right, hit the forward button. Oh, that's my shit, bro.
Yeah, he definitely wanted that in there. So I was like,
You
let
are
me pitch it
listening
down
to
a little
Pro
bit.
Football Intel
And then,
with
like,
your host Justin Jackson.
That's that shit, bro.
This is the homie from Fantasy Follow. He's got a new thing, Pro Football Intel. And I guess he's out there like doing stuff at the Senior Bowl and interviews and whatnot. So interested to. I did an intro and outro video for him. This is it, and interested to see what the show's about.
That's better.
But shout out to I think Spencer. He got my info through Spencer, the guru. I did some work for him earlier this week. Yeah. Cool. I didn't know I could share video like this. This is a lot easier.
Yeah, and it's not broken up by no like YouTube algorithm or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Oh, do I stop sharing? How do I do that?
That's federal, bro. I
Stop
like
10?
that.
No. How the fuck?
Cleveland is the city where we come. Hey, that shout out to Bone, bro. Oh, everything.
Now I don't know how to turn it off.
My shit.
Remove from stage. There we go.
We back, baby. That's dope.
I think we're almost ready for the fucking race, right? We got all the numbers inputted.
Okay, it say
Love
start.
Bone. Yeah, he specifically requested. He was like, I want the first.
Kindergarten.
He's like, I want the first 14 seconds of the Bone of Thuggish Ruggish on there. I was like, oh, you got it. You got it. I actually saw them in concert back in 2019 with Snoop Dogg. It was a great concert. And Too Short. And who else was there? Some other people were there. It was cool.
Was it Up in Smoke tour?
I don't even remember what it's called, but it was 2019, so probably.
Oh yeah, I went to Up and Smoke then.
Oh, there was something else.
It might have been one of them OG tours.
It was right before.
Oh, was it the Mount Westmore tour?
Bro, I don't know. He came out and he was wearing like a purple fucking Velvet Crush suit with a top hat, and then he had like stripper poles and girls on stripper poles, and who else? Like Bone Thugs was there, like I said. Too Short. Who else was fucking there?
Boom, 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 boom.
That was like, yeah. I didn't even drink that night. I just told my wife, "Can I go to this show?" I won't drink. I promise. Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's a lineup right there. That's the childhood.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was some good stuff. Dennis is like, start the race.
Let's go.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Bang.
Did we get that number in there?
Numbers are in.
Yeah.
GMM
29, right?
out to a good start. Bogart,
go. That's
at
me.
number 1.
Don't fizzle out on me. You can do it.
He's out by almost 5 yards, 4 yards in front of everyone. He holds on to the lead. Stuck in mud. Titans in the rear. Close one for first. Minnesota Dan, Lee. Minnesota
I'm gonna
Dan
get a
out in
late
front.
first. Come on, let's go. Kid.
King D up there competing for
Late
second and
first.
third. Bogart's dropped off to 4th, 5th, 6th. Hot start, bad finish.
Lee's got the early lead. The lead.
I had to burst some speed out the gate. And that was
Damn.
it.
Motherfucker started
Here we go.
off slow and
He.
not looking good at the end
Oh,
of the
he's
race.
making a
either.
push.
Come on, man.
King D.
Algorithm.
Gonna happen. What happened to GMM?
We got King D way ahead. King D's got
Oh,
the
let's
fucking
go, baby.
5 yard.
He can't go all the way.
separation.
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh, JD's there. He's going.
JD.
JD's second. Oh,
King D
man.
won,
I'm
Minnesota
gonna come in
Den,
last place.
third,
That's
Gucci
motherfucking
second.
That's
Kidda.
a shame, man. I ain't got
Crossing
no
the finish
fucking
line.
time for last place.
Yeah, Minnesota Dan got
I don't
second
fucking.
place.
I don't fuck with last place. What is this?
That was a good
That means you don't even gotta choose.
That's a
It's
good
gonna get
idea.
chose for you.
Just go get chose for you.
Yeah, you just get what's last.
Fine. It's gonna be like 2 weeks from my first pick. We starting today, and it's gonna be 2 weeks from now till I get.
We're starting after the Super Bowl, or probably like
Nah, we starting today, motherfucker. Like, get this shit started now. Come on, I ain't got no time to wait. There ain't no reason either. Let's get it
we're gonna
going.
let it
now.
marinate. You can wait 2 days.
Ain't no reason to wait. Let's get it going now. Let's go ahead and open up the draft. It's 8 hour clock.
Hold on. We got. I like the anticipation.
Nobody's sleeping on 8 hours. Everybody's got a phone. We know what modern day fucking agendas are. You got a phone.
We gonna pop
You're
it. We
looking
gonna
at
pop
it.
this one off on Monday. We got it. Don't worry.
We got
It's gonna
this.
be all right. Kid is like, fuck that.
Let's go.
We done did the race.
We damn did the race. Now let's get the draft started.
There, I put up the final standings for this one. King D,
Oh yeah,
JD, Minnesota Den, Lee, you, the way I said it, song. GMM, Titans, Vikings for life, Timmy, Daniel Caps, Magoobs, and Kidda.
Okay.
I like this league.
Daniel Caps says, fill me in since I'm new.
Okay, so where did Caps pick at? Where
10th.
did he?
Or he finished 10th.
10th. Okay, so check this out, Caps. By the time it gets to you, there'll be 3 spots left, and you get to choose from the remaining 3 spots. For example, King D got the first pick overall. I mean, not the first pick. He got the first shot at picking his first pick. So he gets to pick 1 out of the 12. You know what I mean? And 12 is a great. 12 is the back of the draft is also great because it's a 3rd round reversal. So that means in just the 3rd round, it reverses, and then it goes back to a snake draft moving forward. So that means if you're the 12th pick, you'll have the first pick in round 3.
Which means you get 3 top
25
picks.
Yeah, you get 3 out of the top 25, and you'll be the only one. So there isn't a lore to it's funny because I'm seeing the future a little bit. Usually the last 3 picks are like somewhere in the mid, like 7, 8, 9 type. Yeah,
what I mean? Usually right in the middle. The 6th.
Yeah, because people love
sometimes.
getting 10, 11, and 12.
I'm making a shirt. I love hitting it from the back.
There
Come
it
on
is.
now, that's the one, bro.
I wear that shirt.
It's the turnaround, baby.
I'll take the turnaround or the reach around.
Pause.
Everybody got their pictures of this shit, huh?
Yeah,
took a
so
screenshot of both
if
of
we
these.
ever need to come back to it for reference, it's in the media assets under the overlays, and it's the last two images I uploaded
Yes,
right under the allegedly
for King
and
D.
the Stephen flow. Then you'll have then you'll have the two draft orders.
You gotta keep that Stephen Flow on hand.
Stephen flow's there, man. Like
One time for your boy, one more again for our man Stephen Flow.
It's only his second appearance, but Steven Flow has already captured the attention of the world. But what's next for the grunge-inspired super wrestler?
What is next?
Find out on Sunday, March 9th, when the Super Wrestlers return to the Concord Music Hall for Super Wrestlers Infinite.
Heart right there. Shout out to our man, the legend, Stephen Flow. So, shout out to our man King D. He got the first crack at it. Look, you know what I mean?
Dennis is that fireball.
Here, King D, let us know what pick you want.
Come on, Patron, bro.
Yeah.
Let us know what pick you want.
Oh yeah, let us know what pick you want. We could just fire it up if it's one.
Yeah.
I like Fireball. Fireball is good for the golf course.
I used to get wrecked on Fireball. One shot, one beer.
Not one shot. Like
No,
it take a lot.
No. I'm saying like this was my $5 meal. I'd get 5 wings, 1 beer, 1 shot, and then I'd have like 3 of those combos at lunch.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a lot of food and a lot of liquor.
Yep. Yep. For me at the time, yeah. And then I'd like not remember my afternoon.
I remember one time we were doing like a morning show at it.
Did the fireballs whenever you get a birdie.
It was definitely a
That's
Wednesday,
how we did it.
And he busted out the fire. He was in the bathroom. He was like, "Look at this." Boom, pulls the fireball out of the bottom of the sink.
The fireball is a birdie shot for me.
I was like, right there, right by the mouthwash.
I could go and get like stocked up with the fireball shots, and then anybody that wanted to rock, they would be okay. Every time you get a birdie, we're doing a birdie shot. So I would hand them a fucking fireball shot, and they would have to fucking, down it.
What is fireball? It's whiskey.
Whiskey.
It's fire. Yeah, cinnamon whiskey.
It's like the cinnamon. Yeah.
Hey, I almost gave away my second since in the next gen, how we just did the race. Me and McGoose was working because me and McGoose, we stay trading in that other league. So I always gave away that pick right there.
Already?
Yeah, we were in negotiations for first round picks. I was trying to trade my first round pick, but now that I got to pick that second pick in the where I want to draft at in the next gen, that shit is crazy. I just thought about that shit. It's in the chat too. Every time.
Yeah, Magoobs is a wheeling dealing motherfucker.
100%. He'll shake shit up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a good group at both these leagues. You know what I mean? I've definitely played in leagues with all these individuals. That's why, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Even the newcomers, they're savages. You know what I mean? They're just new to this dynasty format. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't never underestimate nobody, especially when you're hand chosen. I guess we need the savages only.
Yeah, this shit gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, shit. You guys want to talk about the Super Bowl for a little bit before we close this thing out?
Shouldn't talk about it. Let's what you.
How y'all feeling? Like I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people going Eagles, but I feel like, like when they're like, dude, the Eagles are the best team out of the two, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? But like I think a lot of the Eagles fandom from non-Eagles fans their rooting base is because they don't want to see the Chiefs win again.
If they call back a long Saquon touchdown, I'm gonna just turn off the TV and stop watching.
Right.
I need the Chiefs to win because I have all the Chiefs in these playoff leagues. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I'm cooked and everything, so it's all good.
I think I'm alive in like one. I'm alive in 2 of them, but one of them I think I have a good chance.
What the fuck?
Otherwise, dead to the world.
Yeah. I mean, it's not in Kansas City, so that's a plus.
Well, yeah, they're inside, so
Yeah, well, hopefully the power don't shut off.
That's what happened the last
Bruh.
time, right? New Orleans.
that'd be a nice little callback, huh?
Right.
Indeed.
Shit.
I was the one that pulled the plug last time.
I ain't mad at you. We needed
I
that.
did it. Statute of limitation. I looked it up.
We
So I
needed
admit it.
Oh, my mouth.
I pulled the plug. Had to give us a chance.
Stop the momentum.
Axe.
They came out that halftime and ran it back with Jacoby Jones. I was like, pull the plug.
Was that the infamous halftime?
Yeah, so like Beyonce comes out, and then like 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the third quarter, the power goes down, but power goes out. First, it was just like half the stadium, then all of it, and then it was like, okay, they had to literally postpone the game because they were still trying to go with like half the lights on. It's like, okay, you can see the field, you know what I mean? But then, yeah, I found the right plug, yanked it, pause. And I just think the Chiefs got this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go against them right now.
I don't like it.
I was rushing on that defense. I did it twice. So this is the mighty Saquon.
And, you know,
that's going to be the focal point here is stopping Saquon for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if your focal point is
They know stopping them.
How much?
No stopping them.
How much are you dedicating to the to the box to stopping? You know what I mean? Are you dedicating the extra 2 defenders to put in the box to stopping?
Go ahead and try. You
still got AJ and Devontae.
Go ahead and try.
Once you dedicate,
you got the fucking tight end. You got the white boy tight end. Man, go ahead and try. Just fucking stack the box and make it easy to stop Saquon and see how well that happens.
You know, they can't stop the tight end. You know, that's been one of their weaknesses 100%. But, you know, just on the other hand, too, though, the magic of Mahomes, bro, you know, that motherfucker, man, he uses his legs, bro, when it's most needed. And, you know, that shit where he be trying to bait the defenders and he be getting the calls like how Peacock said about just Saquon maybe even get one call back. What about him, you know, baiting the motherfucking defenders and, you know what I mean? Because he picks
running
up,
around and then falling and then like once they tackle that shit.
He uses his legs, bro. 100%, bro. And are you gonna dedicate a spy to Mahomes? What you gonna do with Mahomes? You know what I mean? Because this they second time seeing them in this type of game right here, bro. So you know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of chess moves, probably for the first half for sure, bro. It ain't gonna be no explosions. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
I'm playing Mahomes like I would play Dak if I'm the Eagles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way they play Dak
needs to do it. I mean, just Jalen Carter himself, because you know Mahomes, even though he could break out outside of the pocket too, but you know if they're doubling Jalen Carter and they're letting the edges get in there, then I understand it. Then he's not going to be able to get out. But yet, if they not doubling Jalen Carter and he's able to get in and collapse the pocket from the inside, then you know what I mean it's going to be a hell of a game, bro, 100%, because they have the defensive pieces to do it on Philadelphia's side. Is you know if they're going to be able to execute it, because they damn sure got the athletes. They whole defense is like all
sure do, man. That fucking Philadelphia defense is fucking stacked.
All young boys, too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is fucking crazy, dog. They flying
on.
on.
They got a nice mixture of some youngsters and some veterans. I mean, you got Zach Bond. He's like mid-20s or 26 or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
You got fucking, I guess N'Kobe Dean's on thing. You got Oren Burks, who's been filling in nicely for.
Oren Burks was
a former Niner.
He was on our team last year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a youngster. Then you got Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter. They're all young.
Secondary, except for Slay is young.
Kenyon Mitchell.
Yep. Kenyon. DeJean. Yep. All young boys.
The great white hope.
Mitchell.
Ain't that old.
Yeah, then you got CJ, GJ, and Blankenship. They're like 25-year-olds. Yeah, you're right, bro. I didn't realize that they young over there. I keep thinking because they still have guys like Brandon Graham, who's like,
wasn't somebody sick, like ill, from Philadelphia on the defensive side? I don't remember who it was. I thought I had read or heard somebody was sick, somebody was like, yeah, sick, like in the locker room, sick.
Oh, at first I thought I heard you say the defense is sick. I'm like, yeah.
They better
also
quarantine his motherfucking ass.
But like legitimately sick. I don't know. I thought I had heard something, but I don't remember who it was. Don't know.
We
any guesses on who
from the Super Bowl?
What's up?
2 days or 3 days? What do you technically call this?
We have
from
2
days. Today's
Wednesday.
We're halfway through today, so it doesn't really count.
Damn, it's close. It's close. We almost had Super Bowl.
Damn.
I'm excited.
For real.
We here, baby. And then the motherfucking leagues is here, man. We got the D Gen, we got the next gen, man. We got 32-man league coming up, man. Hey, look, man. 100%. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Time to go to war, baby.
Yes, and this August it is my birthday. Wartime Bogey's birthday.
Uh-oh.
We're going back to where it all started for Wartime Bogey.
Let's go.
WTB.
Redemption, baby. You didn't make their ass pay. Pause. Let's go.
Abstract.
Man.
Any guesses on who the surprise guest is? We got Kendrick and SZA.
It's Drake.
If Kendrick did that and pieced it up with him, that'd be the whack. Like really put on Lil Wayne, if anything. You know what I mean?
Hey, Kendrick would never piece it up with that boy.
Hell
He
no.
completely, that was the 48 laws of power. We just seen it. He just completely destroyed that boy. He's done.
He's done. We ain't ever gonna see him or hear from him again.
No, we're gonna see from him, hear from him, but it just ain't gonna be impactful. You see, he's still taking. He talked about LeBron in Australia. He talked about Kendrick in Australia. He talked about Kanye in Australia. Like, bro, really? Are you fucking serious right now?
Can't let it go, man.
Get to the new shit.
That is so 2024.
100%. He done.
I saw that too. He came out. He had like holes in his shirt. I don't know if that's like fashion.
Bro, they said you can see the bullets. I mean, you can see smoke from the holes.
Yeah, right.
If that's what he was going for, he missed again. Like Drake does the most corniest shit, and ever since he got clowned, it's just been even more cornier.
Cornier and cornier.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, big bro.
I'm still gonna say Taylor Swift is gonna jump out. Watch, she got a number one hit with she had a number one hit featuring Kendrick. She might fuck around and pop.
What song is that?
You know that Bad Blood? I don't know.
Oh, for real?
But definitely was
I know that one.
Bro, I don't know what's going
we
on.
got Bad Blood.
Did you see Tay-Tay at the Grammys though? Tay-Tay was turned the fuck up when they, because he won 5 of them. Every time he won, she was, she dancing with the drink in her hand. You know what I mean? She was lit the whole motherfucking night. Was
Kelsey there?
Nah, Kelsey wasn't there.
Oh shit! That might
keep my head in the game.
That might be something to pay attention to.
Oh, when Tay-Tay be in the skybox, she be having a drink in her hand too. So when we
but like when motherfucker don't show up for her shit, man, that's kind of like a sign right there. Because a real man be fucking there for his woman, right?
It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know if he could have slid for that one. Because what was that on Monday? That was this Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, I don't know if he could have slid for that one. I don't know if he would have got the pass. But he was on the tour though. So after the Super Bowl last year, he went directly to the tour. So she was on the biggest tour ever in grossing tour in history, and he was there because he was coming out on shows and shit, doing dances.
He's pimping her.
You know what I mean? Kelsey, Travis Kelsey, you know what I mean? That motherfucker, he's really with the shit, bro. You know what I mean? Both of them dudes. Like the other night, I was watching Jason shit, the late night show. That late night show that Jason put on, bro, that's must watch TV, bro. And that was my
he got a late night show now?
I never knew he had a late night show until and that's when I had the motherfucking R2D2 thing. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just nothing but laying down. And so
that's why when motherfucker said that he's down for 3 years in the NFL, I'm like, wait, I thought you were straight with the fucking like the media attention that you getting from your brother and all of his gigs and
I mean, I think
right into that shit and fucking be straight.
But
no, this motherfucker, he said that I'm gonna be playing fucking football for 3 more years. I'm like, oh shit,
right?
That's more than I was expecting, Travis Kelce.
He's saying it right.
If you get Travis Kelce for the next 3 years, I'm still probably valuing him.
I mean, it's probably the best relationship for him to have. I mean, she be working all day, every day too. It's like, cool, you work.
And that's the thing, though. You know, with Travis, with him still probably having like another 2 to 3 years, you know, he's padding his stats. You know what I mean? On top of still maybe fighting for at least AFC championships, you know what I mean? So with him already being a top 5 tight end, maybe a top
guy. He already has as many as Gronk rings, right?
Yeah, look at this shit.
Gronk has got to be
had to run for a minute. There's a pretty lady walking a cat outside. See, anytime I see a cat, I don't even care if she's pretty. I'm going out there. I'm going like, wait, how the fuck did you get this cat to go fucking walk on this goddamn leash?
Right?
How did you do that?
Was she on the like? So also, was the cat on a leash, or you just leave like your? I've never seen cats on leashes.
This is a great question, Peacock. Was the cat on a leash, or was she actually riding the cat?
So, in my old apartment complex, the apartment complex front next to me, the lady used to walk her cat on a leash, but she also had cats that she didn't have to walk on a leash. But I stayed across the street from the freeway, and on I-5, you have these certain little like type patches where it just be hella like landscape, unkept landscape. She also fed the stray cats too, 100%. Two ass lady on everything. But I seen her walk a cat with the leash though too before on everything.
I've got harnesses for all my cats.
She was a retired police officer. That was my homie too on everything. Shout out to her. I forgot her name, man. She's a cool ass lady, bruh.
They straight in prone position is the proper way to describe it. So they're real low to the ground. They're like, you know, their bellies are scraping the ground. They're low. Like they don't know how to get comfortable and just be like, oh, okay. Well, I got something on me. It's not inhibiting my ability. It's just they're so uncomfortable they don't know what to do, so they get real fucking low to the ground. And they're crawling through the trenches in World War I. You know?
Yeah.
That's how my cats
are kind of badass when you put it like that. I'm like, okay. I immediately pictured the cat lady.
When you put it like that.
I like how them motherfuckers could leap though. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers, they'll be on top of the fence. They'll jump down. Sometimes they'll be on top of a big ass branch. They'll be boom, boom, boom. And sometimes they'll be on the motherfucking roof. So I was doing a yard one day and I'm trying to get this motherfucker unstuck. You know what I mean? He's just a little kitten, and he was not a small kitten, but he was
up there in the tree.
And I'm trying to, he on the roof. I'm trying to get this motherfucker down, but then the owner come out and he's like, nah, leave him alone. He's okay. He know how to get down, but he crying though on every
fucker.
You know, I'm trying to put my captain tape on everything.
Hey, listen, I got you, animal.
I got a soft heart for animals. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I ain't fuck.
Yeah. Shout out to Ace Ventura.
Come on now with the walk. That's Patrick Mahomes' walk, the Ace Ventura walk.
The Ace Ventura walk.
Patrick Mahomes.
You ain't lying. Patrick Mahomes do got a little Ace Ventura walk.
You know, he did take down Courtney Cox, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For good. I won't even say a minute. He was down there for he was hitting that shit up for fucking hours.
Yeah,
he was like
he was putting a show on for them animals.
He catches breath. He's like, all right, let's go again.
100%. And that's a young
Motherfucker, we're
Courtney.
hitting
Too. That was a young Courtney. Because what year was that movie? About 94, 95?
Yeah, that was something
No,
like that.
94.
In
94.
mid
Yeah,
90s.
okay,
Yep.
That shit crazy. But I'm a big Jennifer A fan. You know what I mean?
me too.
If we talking friends, I gotta go with Jennifer A. Oh,
You're doing
And
Jennifer
Courtney
A, then
Cox
it's
was
a
no
long Kate
slouch though.
Polly. That's a good one.
I gotta give it up to Courtney Cox. She
oh
held
no,
her own.
the brunettes, 100%. That black
Yeah.
hair, you know what I mean? That natural black hair, boy,
Yeah.
of course. 100%.
Dark haired Jewish chick.
Yeah. Oh my mom.
Hey, you know what's funny? In the later years of Friends, though, right? They just didn't wear bras. Like if you watch that show, you just see
They
niggas
knew what
naked
they was
all
doing.
day.
They knew what they was doing. They
Same thing
gotta,
if you ever
they
watch
gotta get
the
some
Big Bang.
ratings
You
up.
ever watch the Big Bang Theory?
Oh yeah.
They
Kaylee
got
Yeah, yeah.
Always
NCIS
like that
and
too.
all
Yeah,
the
she's,
motherfucking shows that fucking compete with.
Yeah. Oh,
Whatever her
girl,
name
what
is.
was her? The
Kawako.
pretty one that was with the bruh from Roseanne.
On the motherfucking
With Leonard.
commercials,
Leonard.
Priceline.
Yeah, 'cause,
Kaylee
boy,
Kuoka or something.
oh, shout
Kaylee.
out to Nelly. So check this out. Nelly put me on the phone one time. He was like, Nelly liked to walk around. So he just walked around. He's like, yeah, I'm walking to my next job. He does acting training. You know what I mean? He's an acting trainer. There you go. Couldn't get that out. Anyways, he put me on the phone with. He's like, you want to talk to one of my clients? It was Young Sherman, bro.
Oh,
Young Sheldon.
Plays Young Sherman. I'm like, oh,
Young-
bro, your
Young
show's
Sheldon.
awesome. He's like, thank you. I'm like, whoa, he's talking to Young Sherman. Yeah, but grown Sherman. Old girl, what was that? Blossom.
He's the one with Blossom, yeah.
Yeah, Blossom.
Boom. I just did a
Yeah,
new
exactly the same, bro.
oh man, what the fuck is that? I gotta erase that. I was gonna say I just did a new design. I just like while we were sitting here talking.
Oh, Joey, what's his name? Whoa.
I like this take.
Hey, Johnny said,
Hey,
that
highlight that
Johnny plays like how
motherfucker.
she
That Johnny
weigh,
take.
bruh.
That Johnny take
was
was
his
fucking
name,
good
bro?
right here.
Johnny, bro. Oh my
Yeah, shout
mama.
out to
I didn't know
Johnny.
that.
Because he kind of nailed it like straight on the head right there. When I was 13, Courtney Cox was the hot one. When I
Fact.
was 16, Aniston was the one. Now as a grown up, I look at Phoebe and she's 100% the fucking one. I'm like, oh shit, that motherfucker Phoebe would be the one in the set.
Hey.
Lisa
Beating
Kudrow.
it up, she'd be like, give me some more and give me all of the angles and the fucking
She's
positions,
crazy.
all of the
Bust out the
fucking
Karma Sutra,
loudness.
Stevie.
She would be the one.
And
Yeah.
she
I
gonna
feel like
open
Phoebe doesn't
the
shave
book
her
up for you.
armpits.
She gonna open the checkbook up for you. Go ahead, babe. Take the credit card.
Hey, Phoebe look like one of them Swiss
That's what he did. That's what he said. And she pays the wrong way. And it's
Phoebe
a-
probably like 5'11". Oh, you know who the blonde I used to jog back in the days was Katherine Heigl. She was she was thick, man. She's the tallest one.
the baddest one though,
From
bro,
Knocked Up.
is give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Angelina,
Nope.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I'm
Right,
just going through my list
right now.
Oh no.
She's on the Marvel movie too. She's on the Marvel movie.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, you talking about Black Widow?
Johansson? Scarlett
Oh, yeah.
Johansson.
Black
Yeah,
Widow.
Scarlett Johansson's bad as fuck. And you know what's funny? My girl, I always jock Scarlett so tough,
She's
like
the
watching
bad
the movie and like, ooh,
My
and
mom
girl
said
gets
she's
She's
the
coming out in
most
the new
beautiful
Look at her
woman in
teeth.
the
coming out in the new
world.
Jurassic Park movie.
I was like, wait.
Hey, can't
Oh,
nobody.
and J-Lo back in the days too.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
J-Lo? Even
It's a
you
lot
know,
of,
she's
it's a
in her
lot of, you
50s.
know what I mean? But she's a cold motherfucking piece, bro.
She a cold piece.
Yeah, Scarlett
Yeah,
Johansson.
she's pretty.
She's one of the ones.
Yeah,
Who's
she-
the other one?
One.
Who played Catwoman in the newer Batman? Her eyes are kind of
Eva
separated
Mendes.
hella far, but she's bad.
In the which Batman?
The Nolan Batmans.
Nolan, Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah, Eva was a Eva, she the one with her and Denzel when they was in Miami. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
pregnant
About Katie
with her
Holmes?
girlfriend. She wasn't Denzel
No,
wife.
not Katie Holmes. She played the homegirl, the one who played Catwoman.
Oh, Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway. Yeah, she bad as fuck. Her eyes,
Fuck yeah.
her eyes are kind of
I don't
separated.
remember her.
Aging in reverse.
Anne
Um,
Hathaway.
I'm a huge Jessica Alba fan.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Jessica Alba's
she,
bad as
she my
fuck.
age.
Everybody-
They look the same.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
All
she-
those girls
she's
age
way-
like
She
my
was
life.
hot when she was pregnant. I know that sounded weird, but
100%.
Oh yeah, Eva Mendes in
she
Training
was
Day.
bad as fuck.
Nah, Eva Mendes wasn't in Training. Was it Training Day?
Yeah, she
it
comes
was.
out, doesn't she?
She flashed total bush and breast assist.
Oh
Yep.
my mama, she wasn't. She was a Denzel girl, but I thought it was another one where they was like in Miami.
Yeah, it was one where they were both police officers. They were like detectives, and he was up underneath her, and then he's trying to do. They were trying to steal money from the precinct. Him and his partner, they're like doing some shady shit, and then like, yeah, it was I forget what movie that was, but it was real good. Yeah,
I can't think of the movie. It's another one that she was in. Damn,
It's
man.
funny. If you're a badass Latina, you're definitely what we call that?
Yeah, Eva was bad.
You
Cold Pete.
definitely, if you're a
That's-
badass Latina,
You found my
definitely
weakness, bro.
are
Badass
a woman
Latinas.
that
That's why I ended up
wants to
marrying
be-
one. Like, I used to date a bunch of white girls too. Don't get me
it's
wrong,
going
but like,
down.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's how they make them out there in the Telemundo. Like every
Out of
single one of
time.
them.
That's that one with fucking Justin Timberlake and
Damn, I can't
Lacunas?
think, bro.
Who comes out in that one?
Yeah, man.
Oh, hey, I fuck with old girl though. Was the one she was in the Friends with Benefits with just she got the giant ass eyes.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah. Yeah, she pretty as a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah, she's
Russian.
on the like Entertainment Tonight.
Hey,
She-
her and I used I know this is kind of a little off
Remember Mila.
the rails, but what's her name, bro? Nelly Furtado. I think she was hella pretty too. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
bad as a motherfucker. The Russian chicks. That's why
I
I
used
thought
to think that about Alicia Keys too, and I don't know if you've seen her lately, but she's not.
Well,
Yeah,
Alicia
you
Keys,
should've
she's
seen
on
her
that
in
no
the
makeup
motherfucking
hype.
Grammys,
The
man.
last 10 years, she's like,
What
no
the fuck
makeup.
are you wearing right now, my dog? Everything. I don't know what Alicia was doing during the motherfucking Grammys, dog.
I didn't even see that. So
You know, she's on her Afrocentric shit. World
Oh,
tour,
okay.
like all natural, no makeup.
Everything.
oh no.
100%.
I mean, she probably ain't showered in a minute.
He said, "Oh no."
Right, ain't showered in a minute. That's hilarious.
No, I'm just saying, you know, all natural. You know what I mean? European. Hey,
European.
what is she? She's like half Italian. And
We're
black.
going all European without the European.
Yeah, that's exactly what
influence.
she is.
Oh, my shit just froze.
Yeah, see, there you go. Oh, she got the best of both worlds, Italian and black. No wonder. I still think Alicia's bad, but yeah, she be kind of even Beyonce be looking crazy when you see them at the basketball games and shit. She ain't got no makeup. You're like, whoa.
Oh, I love when she ain't got no makeup on.
I ain't lying.
I love it. Oh, man,
Beyonce's
Beyonce's
like,
top.
she's like-
She's at the top for me.
Beyonce has transcended humanity. There's like man, woman, then Beyonce.
Oh, motherfucker, right there, boy.
It's their own thing. An entity, a force.
Man.
Yeah. Hold on. I like this. Hold on.
Oh,
We're
we
going
own the
down
night.
rabbit
Oh
hole.
yeah,
That
in the
one's-
beginning, yeah, I remember that scene. That's the one that was coming to mind when you mentioned Eva Mendes. When she gets finger banged by Joaquin Phoenix in the very beginning.
Remember that one?
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Joaquin's an ugly motherfucker. He get it in though. Huh? Hey, what? Hey, what was his name? His brother was a bad motherfucker too, but that fool died hella young.
Yeah, like a 93.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to kick it hella tough with all the homies. Him, Johnny Depp, because Johnny
River
Depp used to own that
Phoenix.
club, the Viper Room.
River
I did a
Phoenix.
show there one time. That's my claim to fame. And they were not feeling us because it was like we were opening up for my boys. They're an actual rock band. We were like, we had a song with them though, and that one was cool. Got a nice little pop, little reaction. But they were like, what the fuck is this rap guys doing at the Viper Room? Yeah. Well, I think that's about it.
All right. Cool
Yeah,
deal, man.
Everybody be sure to check out neonpeacockmerch.com. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, all the DJs that are proud to rock with us on the, I don't even want to call it early drafts. It's about right. It's dynasty season, baby. We in this thing.
Baby. In
You know what
fact.
I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I'm itching right now, man. You know what I mean? Like Kitty said, man, let's fire this motherfucker up, man.
Yeah, let's get it going, bro.
Well, you know what?
Waiting for
I'm not going to argue that.
So they
As soon as we get this
tap
thing
in. If
lined
you
up,
could hit the group chat right now, the league that you in. Matter of fact, we need to post a draft. I mean, the pick.
yeah, I got the results. I'll post the results and I'll get
You
the
get
tagging
posted
away
in
and
the
get
group
everybody in
of the
motion.
leagues, and then hopefully we'll just
I
start-
know I got the last position, so I'd probably be willing to work some deals and some trades.
There you go.
Man, let's get this shit cracking, man. You know what I mean? And 32-man league on the way. You know what I mean? Man. Tomorrow we got the OJ and the blunt for breakfast. Sunday we going live for the motherfucking watch party. 100%.
I'm gonna be pulling up on you, JD.
Come on now, we got Bogey in the motherfucking Hardcore studio. We
I
got
have like no Super Bowl plans.
Pulling up.
It's like, what the fuck's going on? Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Lit,
they're
man.
partying at my in-laws. It's my girl's sister's birthday, so they're doing a thing over there. I'm like, cool.
I'm gonna check some cheap one-way flights.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to JD's. Do the show.
Pull up, man. On my mama, man. Pull up, man. We gonna be in, and just like how we is right now doing the watch party, you gonna see all the fellas in the studio, just like how we gonna see the fellas on the screen, man. We gonna be lit, man. And if you want to call,
shout to 7 o'clock, he's gonna be pulling up on us.
We got 7 o'clock pulling up, and if you want
to, Daniel Caps, we ain't doing 2-minute picks. It's gonna be 8 hours for the first 10 rounds. And then it'll drop down to 4 or 2 later.
It'll be like 8 hours for the first 3, then we'll move to 4. Because after the first 3, everyone should be.
And then it turn off at the clock turn off at what, 8 o'clock our time?
9 o'clock, probably 9 o'clock our time. I think.
Yeah, 9 o'clock our time.
On my mama, yep.
I'll double check. But yeah,
my mama, man, we live, bro. The gym wealth, man. We ain't going nowhere. We here to stay, bro. We interacting, man, with the people that's fucking with us, man. You know what I mean? Because we fucking with y'all. It's time to go to war. That's what that means.
Well,
you know what I
let's
mean?
go to war, baby. The GWN sign.
Oh, everything.
The GWN signal. It's time to go to war.
Oh, everything. And then we was talking about doing maybe OJ and the blunt for breakfast 1 or 2 times during the week. You know what I mean? We're gonna try and keep this bitch fired up, man. We multi-streaming.
We're definitely gonna do the OJ a couple times a week. I'm super down with that.
Anytime there's some breaking Texans news, I'll hop on and do like a 10-minute segment or something. Just
see,
whatever.
There it is, bro. We trying to keep this bitch. You know what I mean? Full time, man, 100%, bro.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna hit y'all with some off-season playmakers where we got some concept episodes where we're breaking down, different categories, a skill position guys, QBs. We're gonna hit y'all with everything that y'all need to get y'all right for the war.
100%.
Big war.
Yeah, I got my first 3 videos down, bro. And then when I get off this motherfucker, I'm finna go get my hair cut, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said,
I need to get one.
I know, me too.
I got the first 3 concepts, so I need to get in the lab and start cooking. But I'm finna go get cleaned up and whatnot, man. 100%. So the off-season content, you know what I mean? Look, bro, firing this bitch up, bro.
Let's go. You know what I mean? And for our man Miles Peacock. The Neon Peacock and our man, the Kitty Cat, aka the Cat Man. Shout out our man, Ear to the Streets. He's on the pup list right now.
Epsom salt, big bro. Epsom salt. Keep your feet elevated, big bro.
Feet elevated, you know what I mean? And shout out to Spencer Guru, Diamond Joe, and the rest of the gang, you know what I'm saying? And stay tapped in. We'll see y'all on OJ in the blunt for breakfast, and we'll see y'all Super Bowl Sunday.
Wealth, man.
Let's go. For life.
Latest Playmakers.
Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day.